Hey, what's poppin', Jam Fam? Whoa, I haven't gone without a cam in years. Ugh, okay. Uh, how's it going? It's me. I'm doing an extra stream this week because my internet was all wonky on Wednesday, and so I had to cut stream short. This is just gonna be me wandering around Cyberpunk. I restarted a new file. I messed around with it a little bit. I'm in a story point just because I need to finish it to unlock the rest of the city. And once we do that, I'm just gonna be wandering around, buying clothes and doing stuff. Uh, I had finished this game off stream. I really recommend it if you haven't played it, especially after the Edge Runners update. It's much better, but I only recommend it, as I've said many times, on PC or on current gen consoles. After that, after I finished it, I went back and I love this game a lot, but it's really, really unforgiving in terms of like leveling up and making your character. So I went to Nexus Mods and I made a couple changes. And basically, I just gave myself a bunch of money and a bunch of attribute points, so that I can have fun doing the actual gameplay. When I played it the first round, I decided, because I like crafting in most games that I play, and I like crafting here. It gives you some really powerful stuff. But because of that, I was kind of narrowed in my focus, mostly to tech weapons and handguns, rifles, and blades. So I had like full, like max stats on tech, almost maxed on reflex, very little net running or intelligence, very little. What's the other attribute? Cool. It's cool. So no, like, so I wasn't very sneaky, and like mid range on body for like survivability. And it was fine. I had a very powerful character by the end of it, but I missed out on like a bunch of cyberware that I couldn't equip, a bunch of weapons that I couldn't really use. I couldn't be very sneaky. I couldn't use silencers. I couldn't do net running. So I was like, I have to play through this game again to get the ending that I want. I might as well have fun while I do it. So I found this mod that just gives you stuff, and on this second run, I didn't give myself like God mode or nothing. Essentially, all that I did was gave myself a bunch of money, because money is crazy hard to bank in this game. And then I gave myself attributes, because you have a limited amount of attributes, and so I didn't max them out. I got myself to 10 on everything, and then I just played the game as normal, and then and now I've leveled it up, so I've got high. I think I've got max cool now, and max reflex, and everything else is kind of around 10. So I mean, by the end of this run, I'll have max attributes, which is fine for me. But but I didn't give myself perk points or a bunch of XP or anything like that. So I'm just playing it as normal, which is fun for me. That's how I want to do it. I I wouldn't have done it. Like, the money thing is really fun. I like that, but I wouldn't have done it if they gave you the ability to change your attribute points, because that was the one thing that was missing. And even in the Edge Runners update, they still didn't give you that. So if I could at any point that I wanted change my attributes so that I could change my gameplay style and level up other stuff, I would have enjoyed that a lot more. But since I can't do that, and I didn't want to grind just like I did in the first game, 'cause, I mean, the game is fun, but it's just, so time consuming. So I just gave myself stuff. So we're playing as Johnny for this first part, and then we're gonna do a little bit of V where she's like surviving or coming back to life, and then we're just gonna wander Night City because it's fun.
Is grass green? Birds fly? Cats eat bats? Do rats shit gnats?
Mainframe's not your playground, Murphy. Come on. Evac announcement.
Oh, also the game's on hard because I just want to. Again, by the time you finish the game, no matter what route you take, as long as you focus somewhere, you're gonna be very powerful.
Gone off the deep end. That's coming from a chair jog.
And by the end of the game that I played normally, I had, like I said, I had max tech and high reflex, so I just had sand division and blades, and so I would like go into slow motion before every battle, take out all or most enemies, and then they would all die before I came out of slow motion. It's really cool to see. But that's essentially what I was doing.
Bushido 2, bomb's name was what?
Wrap it up. We got a Delta.
The Demolitron. We're good to blow.
We're good to blow.
Shaka Elite's incoming.
Out of there,
Run for
Johnny.
it.
Shoot the cables.
Oh.
Get the rotor spinning. We're on our way.
Not done yet.
Fucking this was never about
No, you wouldn't understand, Rogue.
giving you 4 fucking minutes.
Door lock breached. Arasaka sons of bitches incoming.
Love you, Spider.
Whole world loves me.
This run I've like focused almost exclusively on handguns, except when either I ran out of ammo or otherwise it was otherwise needed. Like I had to do a. Oh damn! I died. I forgot that I was on hard mode and I don't have a way to heal. We're back.
Door lock breached. Arasaka sons of bitches incoming.
Love you, Spider.
Whole world loves me.
This time we're gonna focus up a little bit more. We're not going to run in with like 30 health. Hey friend. Bye friend. Wow, I probably only had... Oh. Never mind. I was gonna be like, wow, did I only have one enemy left before I died? But that was not the case.
Slot in. Sweet icebreaker. Foreign, right? Just wonder if we know anyone who could switch the subnet protocol.
Hilarious. You gonna help or not?
Do spiders spin webs? It's time we caught some flies.
Thanks, Murph.
Now, just for good measure. Holy cyber cow. We're on TV. Take a look.
Return now to Arasaka Tower. Its evacuation ongoing after an unidentified terrorist organization released a manifesto threatening violence. The terrorists stating their desire to, quote-unquote, topple a monument to corporate colonialism. Night City's mayor, Mbole Ebunike, has issued a statement declaring
Mbole
that he will
Ebunike.
bring the full force of the law to bear in response to any act of terrorism. Going now to our reporter on the scene at Arasaka Tower. Hopefully he can shed some light on the situation as events
Let's
unfold.
go raid.
Now get out of there. They're moving up. Hit the roof quick.
Oh yeah. Oh, I should have switched Johnny to the other costume. Apparently he has a second costume that came with an update a while back.
That's Adam Smasher. Johnny, run!
Murphy?
Door sealed, but it won't hold for long. Run, Johnny. Like the wind.
Alright, hold on. I do want to go to see if I can get Johnny's second costume. I think... I never actually looked it up. I think it's based off the book, like the tabletop RPG book more. So it'll look a little bit more silly, I think. Although silly is a strong word. Let's see. Additional content there. Alternate. Tight.
Howdy, howdy, Night City. Welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there. Welcome to...
Okay, what do I look like? I don't know what I look like. Can I see my hand? Ooh, I was all covered in blood? I never did that before.
smasher.
Told you, Johnny boy. Told you I'd end you someday.
Hand is gone. I'm gonna skip through most of this dialogue, by the way. I think I actually streamed this part a while back. Like, whatever I can skip, I'm gonna. For Cyberpunk fans that actually did make it to the end of this game, like, their minds must have been blown with the amount. They must have been blown with all the stuff that happens. Because, like, it was like 2 or 3 decades with these characters being legends.
なぜだが死者は違う。
Soul Killer. You are the Soul Killer. Okay, here we go. This way? Whoa, he does not look like, he looks just like the book version. He does not look like Keanu Reeves at all. Cool.
And you? Who are you?
Somebody. Microtech Hydra. Man, V, you got messed up. Well, you were basically shot in the head. You know, I didn't realize that I do this, but I pick my nose a bit, and since I don't have since usually when I stream and I have the cam on, I try to avoid doing that. But without it, I fucking go to town. Am I just saying stuff to make content, or am I actually telling the truth? Who knows?
Heavier than she looks. Now, listen, dog. I have done exactly what you asked. So let's you and me figure this out.
Ooh, you down, Dexter. Bullet right to your forehead.
荒坂様、この1時間後には着くかと。
Ooh. You jackass. Do 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 do.
ひどい匂いだ。
Yeah, well, I was buried in a in a landfill. I don't know exactly what you were expecting.
You hear me? I need your help.
I need your help. I wonder what happens if I don't use the air hypo. Do I die? Oh, it's a game over. I never knew that. If you don't help him, it's just the game automatically fails you. That's crazy. And then you die anyway. I guess that's a secret ending, kinda. That's a weird way to say ending, because like things similar to this were all over Nier Automata, and one of the selling points was that Nier Automata had 26 endings, one for each letter of the alphabet, but they weren't really endings. So most of them were just unique fail states. For example, you'd be in a hacking situation and then you failed to hack. Instead of just getting a generic game over, you would have an explosion of some sort, or you'd get a unique cinematic. Why won't you go down? There's one. There's the other. Oh, can I heal? I can't heal. Phenomenal. Please be a cool bro. All right, cool. Whoa, glitch. My gun is just pointing in the air. Woo. Should I get the mantis blades or any arm upgrade? Because one of the things that happens when you get the arm upgrade is your hands change permanently. But from what I could tell, there wasn't a way to unequip them, so you'd have metal arms one way or another. For example, if you get the gorilla ones, like the top half of your hands are all metallic. If you get the monowire ones, your wrists have this metal armor on them. But I kind of like them looking plain. I'm not sure. Part of me wants to never get arm ones just so my hands can look the same. Another part of me is just like, those weapons are so cool. Alright, we're skipping a lot of this. Finish him off.
We both could use medical attention.
Yeah, Victor. Seen these guys before. They're exterminators. Victor. Victor will help us. Call Delamain. You can actually go back to the scene of this wreck and you can get a unique item if you find it. I was wandering around the desert and I saw this spot and I was like, I'm gonna go investigate. And you can get a unique item. I don't think it was anything too special. I don't think it was a new gun or anything. I think it was a hat. It was a neat little surprise.
Please proceed to insert the jack below the ear, though not too deep. There should be auxiliary neurosockets between her lymph nodes.
We gotta go through all this again.
If I hit that vein by mistake, she will die.
Once we're done with this part and we have Johnny with us, then the rest of the city opens up. Like, I was playing this without doing this part for hours, just wandering around, and I kept trying to cross the bridge, and it was like, you can't go beyond here. This is not allowed. And I was like, why? And I was like, oh, I need to do the story stuff to unlock the rest of the city. Because you have all of Watson available to you, but to get all the other areas, you have to get through this part with Johnny. You can do a lot though. I think I got to level 20 just wandering around.
There is risk of
I know what I'm doing.
And there's only 50 levels, so it's not terrible. And I mentioned this earlier, I'm doing this is kind of a modded run. I basically just gave myself money because money is so hard to get, and I already beat this game the normal way, and I had a blast doing it. If you have a PC or if you have the current gen consoles, I recommend picking this up, especially after last week's update with Edge Runners. It's really good. Or this week's update. No, it's last week, I guess, technically. Can I move yet? No, not yet. But only on PC or current gen consoles. I wouldn't bother on PS4 or Xbone. What was I gonna say?
How is she?
Gonna say something about my build. My previous game, I did a tech build, which kind of they're not very generous with attribute points. You can get 1, maybe 2 stats maxed out at the cost of everything else of your 5 like attribute trees. So I got full tech and almost full reflex, and my build was basically all tech weapons and blades. So I could use tech. I used tech pistols, tech rifles, and blades with slow mo. But because of that, I couldn't really effectively use the heavy sniper rifles, the heavy machine guns. I couldn't do any net running.
They killed me.
I couldn't do any of the sneaky stuff, because you need the sneaky perks to be able to use silencers effectively. In this game, when you attach a silencer to a weapon, there's a huge damage drop off. It's 25%. So if your handgun has base 100 damage, you're dropped to 75.
Biochip.
So you need perks that are like
Silver hands.
+5 critical, +10 critical, plus like double damage when you're sneaking, double damage when you're crouching. And if you synergize all those, then a silencer becomes not only viable, but one of the best options for you. But the problem with this game is that while you can spend money to reallocate your perks, you can't reallocate your attribute points.
From what?
And the attribute points are what allow you to go up and down trees effectively. And without being able to do that, when you sort of invest, you can't reinvest to a different type of build. You're kind of open. Like, I could have gotten rid of all my tech points and put them all in assault and just done like a submachine gun run. Or I could have removed all of I kind of removed all my, once I had armor and weapons that I was really happy with, I removed all my crafting, almost all my crafting perk trees, and put them into blades and just did slow motion blades, which was pretty dope. I enjoyed that quite a bit. I think I'm gonna go buy the gold sand division when I have a chance.
I was gonna die.
So that I can do that again and build up my blades. Because right now, you have like 20. You can reach rank 20 in any of your abilities, right? Like you have your attributes, and your attributes branch off into different perk trees.
I could be dead
And
already,
I had. Right now, I have my handguns at like 11 or 12 out of 20, which is really strong early on. But I mean, I'm kind of just limited to guns. So if I switch to another weapon, I can get a couple early levels, couple early free perk points. So I might do that. But then that makes me want to get mantis blades, because mantis blades are so cool, and I didn't get them in my last run. I had the monowire. Monowire is really, really cool. But it's very dangerous to use, because it has a really wide arc. So a lot of, I'm so sorry. I am like building some relationships with certain decisions. But the monowire, it has a wide sweep. So if I went into like a group of people, I would suddenly hit a bunch of innocent bystanders, and the police would come after me. So I had to be very delicate with the monowire. Mantis blades, though, you have a lot more precision. But I don't even think I was using monowire and katana, because I didn't realize it until I started using the blades. But there are certain attacks that only happen with certain weapons, with certain melee weapons, and the katana has this crazy lunge. You could be like 3 meters away,
Get out of here,
and you could
understand?
lunge like crazy to him.
And I'll kill anyone who gets in my way.
Wow, he does look different. I mean, it's still Keanu, but so if you're wondering what I'm talking about, Johnny Silverhand had a design in this game that was
Need a
sort of
smoke?
original.
Where'd you stash yours?
This design, I think, is more akin to the design he had in the book. And it was part of a free DLC, I think. Before Edge Runners, before this most recent one. I just never did it. He looks cool.
Where did you... How are we...
How the
And then he's talking. He really... Ugh.
Who you work for? Start.
Again, we're skipping a lot of this.
Fuck. Rip it.
No, wait!
You hear me?
Another reason I'm doing this, other than the fact that like the gameplay is really fun in this game and I like the city and the world, there's a special ending that you can't get unless you make very specific decisions with Johnny. And if you don't, you're just completely locked out of it. And I thought, oh, well, if I finish the game, they'll just give me that percentage. And then, like, I'll explain the percentages in a bit. They'll give me that percentage, and I can just redo my part and get the ending.
Leave me alone! Get out! Just get...
Hear me, bitch.
But they didn't do that. Instead, they reverted me back to my old percentages. And I was like, okay, this is impossible. I cannot get this ending unless I replay the entire game. That's what I'm doing. Which is also why I added a couple of mods. I did turn off the nudity for stream, so don't expect to see anything crazy. Okay. See, like this percentage, there's 3 different things that will pop up eventually. You need to get Johnny's percentage meter up to 70%. If it's not at 70, you can't unlock the ending, and I was like at 60. Let's put on clothes. Is this the best one that I have? Oh, that's the best one that I have. Get rid of all this other stuff. And my character is going to look silly for a while until I go and buy a bunch of clothes. Because Edge Runners added this really cool feature that honestly should have been here from the start. But I guess they finally wised up and added it, which is the wardrobe. Okay. Let's check weapons. Oh, do I want the Congo? I guess I do. And then, do I have a better submachine gun? I don't. That's okay. I am going to stash I think that's the Fenrir? Yeah. And I guess I could equip the rifle. Shotgun? Shotgun. And I'm going to get rid of this light machine gun. I'm not built into... Look, my stats right now. 10, 11, 12, and then 2 20s. I got stuff to spend right now. Int? We could do technical ability, get better at crafting. I love crafting, but I'm so addicted to crafting. I need to just force myself to spend in other places. Handgun is where I've put all my perks. I just want to get the ones that I want. For pistols, if fully modded. Limb damage. Faster holstering. Increases this one 5 meters away. Increase headshot by 5%. You now perform dodges. Okay, these are the only two that I really want for now. And I have enough to get most of them. And then I'll switch over to something else once I get some more perks. Wardrobe. Oh, Delamain. Okay, thank you. This is the wardrobe. This is a feature that should have been in it. What all the items that you find in the world, now you can make whatever look you want, and it'll just transmog over whatever you have. I guess transmog is the wrong one. It'll layer. It's more like layering, because no matter what I change after I do that, that'll be my permanent look. But I'm not doing that right now. Ooh, Euro dollars. How did I not know? Are you not gonna... Athletic shorts? Oh. I'll put that on. Why are all these things here? I don't know why all of this stuff is here, but I'm taking it. I never noticed this before. Let's stock up on ammo. Not that I necessarily need it. And it said my other thing is check my email. Why do I want to check my email? Rent past due. Oh, Takamura.
Takemura here. We must meet. Come to Tom's diner.
Come to Tom's diner. Maybe another time.
Right now. Barely hanging in there as it is.
You may recall that I saved your life. I needed you to return the favor.
Haven't managed to get my head straight yet. Not after everything that happened.
That will not happen anytime soon. And so what?
I've never told him maybe later before.
You must re-enter the ring. The bell has already tolled. Tom's diner. I am waiting.
Alright, you're gonna be waiting there for a while. I didn't know that my head blood was still there. Okay. Meet with Takamura. Alright, we're gonna do a bunch of stuff. Let's get the heck out of here. Do I have to unlock this mission? I guess I do. I don't want to do that. Okay. Let's save here. I really don't want to start that mission. So I won't. Whatever. We'll come back to it. If it fails, then it fails. The dude offs himself. Whatever. Let's look at. Here we go. Track job. It's over here. This is the closest place, so we're gonna fast travel here, I guess. And then after that, we're gonna go south. I think we're gonna go to Japantown. We're gonna get our reward from Wakako, and then we're just gonna fart around, take on gangsters. This way. I have my pistol equipped because I'm still building up levels. Oh, I can buy vehicles. Cool. Yeah, I gave myself a bunch of money, so I shouldn't be running out of money. It's so hard to earn money in this game, especially near the end, because I had done I had finished all of the gigs, and there wasn't really any reliable way to make money. Hello, friend. To be honest, I was the one that was aggressive there. But, I mean, you got in my way. If you don't have the double jump, this is still a path you can take. The other way that's easier, if you don't have the double jump equipped, is like to climb here, and then here, and then just make it up there and just walk across the thing. You can still do this one without a double jump, but it's easier. How do you get the double jump? You go to a Ripper Dock. Spend 30,000. Like one of these things that I'm doing, you'll notice I'll get like 1,000, maybe 2,000. There, 970. I'd have to do or 30 of these things to make enough money to get one Ripper Doc upgrade. And around the city, there's dozens of Ripper Doc upgrades. Whoa, what is this? What is the sound? Should I turn the game up? I turned the game down low for me because I watch. Usually when I'm playing this game, I'm watching. V, we need to talk. Please pick up. I think I found. I think we want you to have it. It's in front of my apartment. Okay. Can I call Mama Wells? Mama Wells. Oh hey.
Been a long time since you called. Since Jackie passed away.
I've been in a
I
coma.
wanted to call you before Mama Wells, but
I'm gonna kill these Maelstrom dudes.
You had other important things on your mind. Maybe that. What's the matter?
just wanted to explain why I didn't, you know.
It's okay, V. You don't need to.
Man, talking to your friend's mom is so intimidating, even in video games.
With Jackie, Winnie.
V, listen. This is the path my son chose. He knew what he signed up for. If he could have been saved, you would have done it. I know. I suppose you still do what you did before.
Uh-huh.
Just promise me you won't get yourself killed.
I promise,
Okay?
Mama Wells.
May he watch over you, Mia.
Thank you, Mama Wells. Now we're gonna go in here and we're just gonna start wailing on these Maelstrom douchebags. I have an upgrade that I never had before that makes it so that fire damage actually doesn't hurt me at all. It just gives me a damage boost. It's pretty awesome. Oh, my boy. Wow, what did I walk in on? I'm killing Maelstrom gang members. And I was talking to my friend's mom after her son died right next to me. How are you tonight? Take that. Take that. That. You know, if you run in on this random event quick enough, you can save these cops. But I was talking to Mama Wells, so they're dead. Okay, I had to work 6 hours alone today. Wow, why? How? How did you even make it out of that alive, man? Were you just really pissy to everybody? Were you like, I'm the only one here? I never want to go through that, but I also kind of do, because I feel like it would be so fun to just be super full of attitude and just be like, there's nobody here for you to talk to. Do whatever, you know, like I'm gonna do whatever I want. This shotgun is new in the Edge Runners update, and I've never actually used it. Because, again, my last build didn't really have room for shotguns. Apparently, this is an auto shotgun, so we're going to run up to some strangers and just waste them. Maelstrom. Man, because I've been playing this game so much, I really have been getting into Cyberpunk Red. Because I really want to play, I really want to play it, and I feel like I could game master it pretty well, but I'm kind of intimidated and lazy to actually do it. What I want to give me confidence is to play with a group somewhere, but it's so hard to find, because the only day I'm really free to play is Sunday nights, and most people that play during the week are on Saturdays, which makes sense, but it's hard for me to find somebody a group that plays on Sundays, because I'd like to play first before I host it, and then additionally, I have been watching a lot of people play it on YouTube, and there isn't as much as, you know, Pathfinder or D&D obviously, but there is a very strong fan base, and whenever I see them playing, I'm like, these players don't know what, like, they're not good at role playing. They're just like caricatures. I'm used to working alone because of our bad staffing. I've gotten really good at knowing what to prioritize and how to talk to people. I'm stuck that you have to get used to that. And I have that bartending experience, so I know how to talk to people both on the board and at the window. God, you really do deserve all the raises they give you, and more, and more. All right, there is an event up here, and we're just gonna blow through it with shotguns. We're gonna get a little bit of net running experience, cheeky little net running experience. I'm gonna ping all these dudes. We're going to reboot optics on this person. We're going to do a cheeky little quick save. And then we're gonna fucking blow these dudes away. Whoop, that's gonna explode. Ow. Why are you so rude? I didn't do anything to you. This gun's pretty good. It has a lot of recoil, though. I'm invisible. I forgot that I took off my grenades to be invisible. I have to blow up that camera. Yeah, there are times I contemplate just ghosting that place. The gun looks like Barbie shotgun. It sure does. I kind of love it. That's another thing I wish that they would fix in this game, or if should they ever make a sequel, which I don't think they're gonna. Hold on, I have like 4 different thoughts in my head right now. In this game, there are lots of random guns that have different skins and coatings. Some of them are really cool, and I really like them. For example, I never really used I kind of got a scope and stuck with it, but then at one point I accidentally turned off or got rid of my scope, and so I deleted a bunch of them. So I picked up another random one, and I attached it, and the attached scope that I found was pink with like camo on it, and I had no way of knowing it unless I try on every single scope that I put in the guns. It's really annoying. Now, the next thought that I had was the sequel. Apparently, Cyber Project Red is done with Cyberpunk after this expansion. They said that they don't have anything in the works for beyond the next expansion, which is a little disappointing, considering The Witcher 3 got 2 huge expansions. But I kind of get it. And also, in terms of a sequel, they're getting off of this engine and moving to Unreal 5 exclusively. And the next game they're working on is Witcher 4, which, I mean, their games take forever to come out. I can't imagine a sequel to Cyberpunk 2077 coming out anytime soon, if ever. At least not by Project Red, which kind of sucks. And then the last thought that was going through my head was they did recently announce that they, along with, it'll be out in 2054. Yeah. It'll be, yeah, exactly. The other thing that they announced was they added a mod system that they support. So they just like released a bunch of their tools and assets. And I think it's called Red Mod, and you can download it from Steam. I don't know the extent of it, but it apparently is a real modding tool. So I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. Serge would probably be able to do it. He's smart and knows how to do that kind of stuff. But the only thing that I would add to this is the ability to redistribute your attribute points and to customize your camos. Because I would love to have like sometimes I'll probably see it. Oh my god, that man's leg, yeah, it's pretty fucked. It's done. Some of the violence in this game is outrageous. I think I should have enough at this point, right? What is up here? Oh, look at all these arms. Get wrecked, Kyle. Yeah, fuck off, Kyle. What is that thing from South Park? Come on, Kyle. Bring it, Kyle. I can't remember what it was. Something stupid. Okay, we might as well show it. So, like for example, I can get this shotgun, and I equip it. It's a double shotgun, right? And then if I equip this one, it's literally the exact same thing, but it has a different skin on it. And I want this skin. But when you customize it or you make the gun, you don't have a way to tell the gun what skin you want. You just make generic ones. This gun is the Lexington, which is my favorite, which is the auto pistol of this game. And that's what I've been using for most of this playthrough. But this one's camo. The normal one is just, regular gunmetal. And I think it'd be really cool if I could just, pick the gun that I want. I'm going to get rid of this one. Keep that. Look at this assault rifle. What does this look like? Ooh, it's like pink and red. I have a lot of like a lot of spread on this. I'd have to put a bunch of perk points into assault to reduce that. Okay. Oh, shut the fuck up, Kyle. That's what I was thinking of. Fuck, come on, Kyle. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, I got rid of my precision rifle. Whatever. I'll get another one. I'm not very... My rifles on this character aren't very strong anyway. When did I equip the tactician? Oh, man. I got rid of my submachine gun that I liked. Oh, well. Whatever. Hup. Huzzah. Alright, we're going back to pistols. Does this place have clothes that I can buy again? Again, because I have all this money. Yes. And I'm trying to fill out my wardrobe as well, so I'm only buying clothes that I don't have in my wardrobe. Anything particular that stands out? 59 to 43. 39. So 18. I guess by that, and that. I'm a little real slutty, but still. That's life sometimes. Do I have any new? Is that stronger? That is this guy. That's the best one that I have. I don't like wearing hats. In my main playthrough, I never wore hat because I hate the way that the hats make you look. There are a couple of good headpieces, but I just like the way the hair looks. I think hair is cooler in this game. Is that the one that I have? I can't equip that one yet. Okay. And get rid of all this. We don't need any of that. Shut the fuck up, Kyle. God, you look like a fucking bum, V. You're a bum, Rock. You'll always be a bum. What the hell was I gonna do? Read the message from Mega Building H10 Administration. What is that? I don't remember this. Informs you that your vehicle is available for collection. Oh, I can go get my car. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now we're gonna do other stuff because why not? I don't want to talk to Takemura. What I want to do is head south. Yeah, so let's go to this Ripper Dock. And then I think eventually we're gonna want to go to this one. But whatever. We're hoofing it. Shut the fuck up, Kyle. Shut up, Kyle. I think that's from South Park. I don't know. I haven't actually watched a full episode of South Park in like a decade. It's been so long. I like to pick fights. Unfortunately for you, you were standing here. So, What do I have here? I have invisibility. I don't want invisibility. I want... Where's my flashbangs? Well, I have a lot of regular grenades. Alright, well. Do I have a crime? I do. I got a star. Whoops. Okay, that disappeared very quickly. Shut the fuck up, Kyle. Whee! This city is so cool. There's so many little nooks and crannies to find, like, little adventures and things. I can't tell you how many times I've found, like, a dead body, and you kind of have to, like, story what happened together. Like, there's a hospital that you can find. There's a hospital you can find, and if you head behind it, there's you'll find a dead netrunner with a like and she's got like a burned face, and you find there's like a van next to her that has an explosion on it. Please don't. Why are you like this? Why are the cops like this? Shut the fuck up, Kyle. I gotta find a place to sneak around. Hey, friend. Don't mind me. I'm just causing chaos right now. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but I realized that if you have wanted system, like you have people on you, if you go into a shop of some sort, you can clear it out. I don't want a netrunner on me. Hey, Misty.
Oh, hey.
Don't mind me. Oh, Scott's here. Hey, Scott. How's it going?
Yeah. Not bad. I just got off work.
Clear this out.
So.
Yeah, man. I'm just playing Cyberpunk.
People in open chats. I'm like, oh, hey, I gotta do dailies and bleach and everything else anyway. So.
Well, I'm happy you can join.
To do to kill time.
Let's recover 2 cyber deck. She's your imp. No, that's fine. Yeah. I'm just chatting, just wandering around Night City, causing chaos.
Oh, are you playing before the expansion, or did the expansion come out?
There's kind of 2 expansions. There's the Edge Runners update, which is in celebration of the Edge Runners
the
Netflix
anime
series. Yeah, and then there is the Project Liberty or Liberty something. I forget what the exact name is. That's coming out next year. So the Edge Runners one came out, but the Liberty one is next year. But with this one came a whole bunch of updates, including customization, like having layered armor, basically. So you don't have to look like a fucking idiot just because you have the best armor. So new weapons, some new gigs, a lot of optimization. If you're playing on PC or current gen, this game is worth getting back into. I finally finished it because of the Edge Runners update. That's how good it was.
Yeah, I've got to get back to it. I have the PS5 upgraded version.
Yeah, that should work out perfectly.
So.
How's life in Disney? Every day I like get on the internet and it's like something crazy happens. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
I mean, it's not bad.
Hey people, don't mind
me. I know. Was it last week the Frozen ride went down because it randomly rebooted during the ride? It just decided, nah, I'm done.
That's so wild. What was the big one that I heard? Somebody like some kind of wedding or party issue, and these people like threw a big fit. I can't remember exactly what it was.
I don't know. There's a lot of bitchy brides and everything else.
Oh, and then I don't know if I can say it on stream, but you kind of got a promotion.
I get a transfer.
Transfer. Okay, so it's a lateral move.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a lateral move. Yeah, I just I cannot be at my location anymore because the way it works
punched
is
Eeyore?
that normally. Hey, in my defense, he came at me first.
Hey, make her Eeyore in the mouth.
but no, like normally I work in Epcot, and that's in the area that I work. You have the people from the actual countries, so they weren't able to come back because of COVID. Now they can, so they have to do something with me now. So they're like, hey, here's 20 options, pick one.
Oh, that's pretty cool that they at least gave you the option.
Yeah, we weren't sure if they were going to even do that or if it was just going to be like, hey, you're here now, bye.
Well, that's good. At least, and you mentioned it in Discord, but what was the spot you chose?
I am over in Magic Kingdom, the
Magic
main
Kingdom.
shop, like the main merchandise shop there.
That's got to be cool.
So it's gonna be busy as hell. And one of the days that I have for training is gonna be boring as hell. It's 8 hours of just a greeter position. So I just get to sit there and say, welcome in, have a nice day. Welcome in, have a nice day. For 8 hours.
Are these cops? They're security. Okay, I'm gonna kill
I
this
think that's
dude.
gonna be really, really dull. To basically just be an NPC for 8 hours.
At the gift shops, is there also restaurants there, or is it all merchandise?
In our gift shops, it's just merch. Occasionally, you do have some smaller prepackaged food items, but that's about it.
I was gonna say, like, I don't think I could work around the food areas of Disney because it'd be too tempting to, like,
Oh my god!
spend all my money there.
The Germany pavilion is so tempting because we have a Werther's caramel shop connected to it.
Really?
Yeah, and they make fresh made caramel popcorn and other fresh made caramel dessert items, and you smell that caramel popcorn your entire shift.
Yeah, you'd either love it
Listen,
forever,
I have
or
to go over there. Like,
yeah, you'd either love it forever or you'd get tired of it, and I wouldn't want to risk getting tired of it.
see, that's why it's nice because they would only send me over there occasionally, so I'd maybe work there once every month. So I'm like, oh, okay, I like this. Whereas, yeah, if I was over there every day, like, you would just get tired of it within a year. You'd be like, okay, that's enough of this.
I always felt like Werther's should, I don't know if they do or not because I don't ever look for it, but I always felt like Werther's should make their brand into a syrup that you could add to other things, like syrup on a dessert or in like an alcoholic drink.
Nice.
Yeah, something like that. I always felt like they should have done it.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever have made that.
We're gonna get a
I haven't seen it.
I know at our Werther shop we actually sell some stuff that the normal Werther's, like normal shops, don't carry.
Oh, I don't have the street cred for it.
Because I know we sell like it's caramel apple Werther's candies with actual pieces of apple, like dried apple in the middle, like as the center.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, like a caramel apple,
Really
but
low.
with Werther's?
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, let's do this one. I'm going to see how this works.
Let's...
I might have to change the sword.
The only things I'm not happy about is like some of my shifts are going to be really late at night. It's like, hey, you're there till like 1 a.m.
How early do you usually get off?
At my location before a bunch of the changes, I was off at about 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
That's a huge
So I'd go in
difference.
at like 7 in the morning.
Yeah, from 2 in the afternoon to 1 at night, that's a huge difference.
Yeah. Well, 1 in the morning. Like. But yeah. No, it's a big difference.
I made a huge mistake here. These people are very strong.
Sucks to be you.
Oh, I don't have short circuit anymore. Yeah, I made a huge mistake. This was foul. All right, we could do this. Should we try it? We're gonna try again.
See, one thing I've got to start working on too is finishing all my Game of the Year nominee games.
Oh, I have.
There's just so many games this year. Like, it started out as such a dry year for games.
Well, except
and
for
even
the
like
big
through
ones.
the summer, it was pretty. Well, yeah. I mean, there was a few.
There was Elden, Horizon. I think Monster Hunter Rise
for
came
me,
out on
Ghostwire
PC.
Also,
Ghostwire. Those were
which
early
is still
ones.
currently my Game of the Year.
That's crazy. You haven't even finished that game. It's your
I'm
Game
in the
of
final
Year.
chapter though.
And then
my problem with Ghostwire was almost the same problem I have with Kirby games. I was finishing it too quickly, so I was like, oh, let me pause for a little bit because I don't want to just rush through it, and then I just haven't gone back to it.
And then, what do you call it? But you actually had a Kirby game that you did finish though, which is wild.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was just like, you know what? No, I do this with... Because I did it with Star Allies, and I did it with Epic Yarn, where I'm just like, I'll finish it later, and then like 2 years later, I finally finish it.
Oh, we're gonna
Whereas
try
this one, I'm like, nope. Like, let's just plow through Kirby. It was fun. like Kirby and the Forgotten Land or whatever was decently fun. It's a good Kirby game.
Yeah, that it didn't take you too long to finish that one, right?
No, it took like 3 days.
Hello, friends.
So
it's me again.
But Kirby games are normally pretty short, just because. I mean, to be fair, they are kids games.
Yeah. Uh-oh, a net
Adults
runner.
may love them, but they're made for kids to be able to finish.
Could you die, please?
No, they want to hug you.
I don't feel like it's not a hug that I want. Oh, they've got smart weapons. I was like, why am I still taking damage? They were shooting around the corner and getting me. All right, we're gonna try again. My boy said Kirby is always a delightful time. Isn't there a new Kirby game coming out as well? Like a
there's the Kirby Gourmet Race or something like that. Yeah, it was like a free-to-play game, or maybe a few bucks. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, because everyone was like, "It's Fall Guys," and it's like, no, guys, it's based off of like old Kirby Gourmet Race games. There was like 1 or 2 of them. It's not Fall Guys.
It could be. Oh my god.
Yeah, I still have to finish Digimon Survive.
Oh, same. We need to get on that at some point.
We do.
Last year, I was able to do a Game of the Year run. Just to, like, just do all that. I don't know if I don't know if I want to do that again. I don't think that I can beat this.
Yeah, I saw you just finally finish Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah, it was really good. I don't think it's gonna be my Game of the Year though. It's a fantastic story. Graphically, it's amazing. The combat is wildly fulfilling, but the game is just too big and too long. There's not really an end game that's feasible. You're gonna finish the game way before you have any kind of like maxed out stuff.
Right.
And then the upgrade system isn't as satisfying. You don't really need to use most of your upgrades, honestly. So it's just kind of superficial. I think.
That kind of sucks.
Well, I think my game, which wasn't gonna be too surprising, my game of the year is probably gonna still be Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. But the game of the year, the one that is gonna be it, is Elden Ring.
I'm sure, like, you know, as far as corporates go, yeah, Elden Ring's gonna be the one.
It has to be. Real quick, my
Although
boy
Pokemon's
said.
probably gonna give it a run.
Oh yeah, we gotta see how that turns out. My boy said, I still miss Starfy. I played Survive 3 times. I had to stop due to emotional damage. Did you finish it, or did you just tried it 3 times? I got a little confused there.
I know that there is 3 different endings, so.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's multiple endings. Because remember those choices you made?
It wasn't me. It was fate. Yeah. Fate made those changes, those decisions.
But yeah, the different emotions or whatever, like, that they correspond to, there's different endings for each one.
Can I kill this dude?
That's all I know.
Oh, it's a goon.
Because I have not reached any of the endings yet, so I'm like, alright. But I have to do that. I was doing SD Gundam Battle Alliance last night. That's been fun, but that has massive spoilers for Gundam series, and I'm like, I did not realize this.
One boy said, no, I finished it 3 times, and there are 4 endings, technically 5.
Oh, 4. Okay. I didn't realize there was that many. I thought it was just 3.
I'm gonna eat your spleen.
Oh, okay, you're melee. I could do this.
I'll have to figure out when I can find time to actually.
If I get hit once by this person, I'll take that.
That's my problem. There's so many games. Because I haven't even started Soul Hackers 2. I bought that, and it's just sitting there.
Level 30? No wonder I'm not supposed to be here. I'm level 14. I'm in an area where enemies are carrying level 30
weapons. Why the hell are
weapons.
you in level 30?
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you to shut up. How about that? I don't know why I'm over here. Why am I over here? I shouldn't be in this area. I just wanted to go to shops.
That's why you're dying all the time.
Yeah, I was like, this makes a lot more sense. Has anybody played Dicey Dungeons? No, but that's on my radar. Should I? Oh, I need to play the ones. Okay, I need to finish this thought that I had earlier. I had the idea of going through Game of the Year like I did last year, but there's too many. I don't think I'm gonna wind up doing it because I'd be spending a lot of money, and I probably wouldn't finish a lot of them. I think there's a handful of games that I really want to get through, like Cult of Lamb, and there was another one I can't remember what it was right now, but I think Dicey Dungeons was somewhere on the list. He said I really want Soul Hacker just have to wait for a check. What is Soul Hacker? Oh,
Shin Megami Tensei.
Okay.
Soul Hackers too.
What about the dating sim JRPG that was supposed to come out?
No release date.
No release date. Wasn't it Neon something?
That's
the game I was thinking of. The speedrunning game, Neon Knights, Neon White.
Nice to meet you.
That's the other one I wanted to get into.
Yeah, I recommend everyone try out Voice of Cards, the Beasts of Burden.
I think I go down.
Comes out September 13th.
Yeah, let's go to Pacifica.
His Voice of Cards is an amazing franchise by Yoko Taro.
Oh, that's another one that I want to do. Is not that one, but speaking of card games, Inscription that came out last year, the horror card game. I wanted to play that as well.
It's on next gen now.
I have it. They gave it away on Epic Games, so I have it. I need to install it and do it. Cult of Lamb was fun. I beat it in 3 days. Damn, my boy. I knew you were gonna love it though. I remember I brought it up in the Discord like months ago. I was like, it's roguelike with Animal Crossing starring like cute critters. Like I knew that game was gonna be a hit way early on. Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel. Omni loves Yu-Gi-Oh! I do?
Cross Duel is so weird looking.
Should I play Cross Duel? I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Then Cross Duel is for you because it also doesn't play anything like Yu-Gi-Oh! Same with, what was that other one that I just bought not long ago? Shit, let me turn on the Switch, because it's on the Switch only.
He was just kidding. Alright, yeah, I don't know anything about
Still, you can play, what was it? Rush Duel.
What is Rush Duel?
That shit doesn't play anything like Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Interesting. Oh, like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise?
Yeah, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! If you could set or play as many cards as you wanted per turn, and then drew up to your hand size every turn, and all of this other crap.
Yeah, my boy
really
said
weird.
Cross Duel is wild. I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not really on my radar, and I don't think people want me playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I'm so open about
Master Duel.
My opinions. I'm really worried I turn off the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Master Duel is free, so
I could talk for hours about Yu-Gi-Oh! I know you could. You should really make a Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast or YouTube channel or something. You have so much knowledge on Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's right, the Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection came out recently.
Yeah,
that's been decently fun.
I really wanted to get the stupid collector's edition, but it was like $200 or something. I was
the
like,
personal pan pizza?
Yeah, I was like, this is outrageous.
No. I love that it comes with the personal pan pizza coupon.
Did I go? We're going down here is what we're doing. Oh, did I miss my Ripper Dock? I sure did. All right, let's go here and get upgrades.
Oh, there's also a Kaiju dating sim that came out recently.
I heard about that. I am not interested, but I heard about it. Yeah.
Not gonna get Kaiju?
No. Unfortunately, that's not a game that's gonna capture my attention. But it does seem very fun. I am curious about that 4-player Kaiju battle game that you wanted us all to get a while back.
Yeah, I have that on my wish list. I haven't picked it up yet.
What is it called?
Let me pull it up because.
Did it even come out?
My dailies and Bleach right now. Yeah, it should have.
Hello, people.
Over to my wish list. That's right. I was deciding whether I want to buy Bastion while it's on sale right now.
Yeah, I love Bastion. I played Bastion when it released because
it's $4.50.
Yeah, it's tremendous. It's such a beautiful game.
I played the demo back when it released, and I liked it, but I just never got around to playing the full game.
Yeah, it's not too long, but it's satisfying, which is what she said about me.
Yeah, I've also been thinking about whether I should pick up Corpse Party while it's on sale to stream during Halloween.
Oh man, did you see all my Halloween posts? Like my Halloween schedule is packed, and I'm not.
Yeah,
looking
you got a lot
going
on for Halloween.
I'm not looking forward to it. I'm gonna be so fucking
great.
scared. You just try. Nope.
I
need a bigger body. Oh, nothing
I
there.
think this was the other kaiju game that I was after. Yeah, this is the kaiju beat 'em up that we could play. That's called Dawn of the Monsters.
Yep, this is the one that I want. Dawn of the
Uh-huh.
Monsters. That's
Yeah, that one's a kaiju beat 'em up that we could play. Like old side-scrolling beat 'em up.
need body for that.
The other one.
And allows you to move. Nope, don't need that one.
Collections coming soon.
Increases damage by 15% or increases damage by 15%. But what? Why are they the same color? But one's 20. Oh, slows down by 50% for 16 seconds. By 50%. Cooldown is 15 seconds. Cooldown is 30 seconds. So do I have a better cooldown but reduce the damage by 5%? Or do I keep the higher damage but have a double cooldown? I think I'm gonna get the faster
RoboCop get
cooldown.
announced as a game.
Oh, you didn't see the trailer? I thought I
No.
shared it in the Discord. Yeah, it's gonna be like a first-person shooter. It's fucking RoboCop. I'm really curious about it. Excited would be the wrong word, but I'm very, very curious what that's gonna wind up being.
Yeah, because I see it on like in the. You can't fully pre-order it yet because it's not until June of next year. But
Yeah.
see, Eternights was that one JRPG dating sim thing.
Yeah, that's what it
That's
was.
sometime next year. The release date, so vaguely next year.
All right, we're heading south to Pacifica because Pacifica is an area that's closer to my level, and I can get some new weapons, go to some new shops.
A cyber-based cyberpunk JRPG with turn-based battle.
What is that called?
Interesting. Jack Move.
I thought you were gonna say Jack Coon. Jack Coon.
Coon. That comes out the 20th.
Ski
so in a few days.
Jack Coon.
Yeah, I'm weeb, but I'm not that weeb. Not seeing that other one. Assassin's Creed.
I know Jock's tried it, and I know that he likes it, but have you or Julian tried Multiverses yet?
No.
Okay. It is very different from Smash
I saw
Brothers.
one thing, and I don't know if it's legit or just a meme right now.
About
I
Multiverse?
have to actually look it up. Yeah, with Velma.
What about Velma?
That they're removing her calling the police.
I haven't heard of that. I don't think that's a big deal. I guess maybe. Well, it's an interesting move though. It rarely comes up though. I don't know anything about Steven Universe, but he was the guy whose playstyle I leaned into the most. I've really enjoyed using Steven Universe.
Let me see if it's actually real, because it's easy to tell on the one because
Hello,
the picture I found
Pacifica.
shows a picture of PC Gamer showing it, so it's like, oh, okay, let me see. Wait, what the hell? The Gargoyles game is getting remastered?
Was it the game? I thought it was the TV show. Like Disney Expo was this weekend, and
It says Disney's 27-year-old platformer Gargoyles is getting a remaster.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense because I saw an article that I didn't really read through. I just saw the headline where it was like Gargoyles remastered. And I was like, why are they remastering the TV show? I guess remastering the game would make a lot more sense.
Yeah. I mean, still kind of weird, but...
Alright, I don't want to do these cyber psycho things. I just want to find some cheeky little stores so I can spend my cheeky little eddies. There is Netrunner store right here. Let's go here.
Okay. So PC Gamer did actually report on that.
Let's see how this goes.
So it must be a real thing.
Damn, that'll be funny. Why do I have a knife equipped?
Because when you see the, like, you know, just a screenshot, it's like, oh, well, how accurate is the actual screenshot?
Do they know any details? Like, is it just a reskin?
I'm reading the full article right now.
Okay, time to activate
Velma will
Sandivision.
no longer call the police after solving a mystery.
Oh, they're getting rid of an ending thing.
Velma's passive in multiverses enables her to generate evidence when she lands attacks. She can pick up during a fight. Once she's accumulated enough, she can call the police, who will come rolling in to arrest the opposing player. It's her ultimate ability, basically a splashy payoff that you can guarantee kill if an enemy team does nothing.
That's pretty cool.
As of yesterday, however, that is no longer the case. Instead of calling the police, Velma now solves the mystery and calls the Mystery Inc. gang and the Mystery Machine to take the bad guys away.
I kind of like that better anyway.
No reason for the change was given, but it's fair to say that the image of Velma calling the cops on her opponents under false pretenses, no less, because she tells them it's actually Old Man Jenkins, is at the very least uncomfortable at a time when police abuses and criminality. Yeah.
That's pretty funny. I mean, I get it. I don't blame him for it. Oh,
at least they didn't just remove the move.
Yeah, it's just a reskin, or like they got the voice. And
yeah, they just reskinned the police vehicle into the Mystery Machine. It's still kind of weird that the Mystery Machine just kidnaps someone at the end of it, but like,
yeah, they're just taking them. We're making a citizens arrest, gang.
Yeah.
Why does it smell like weed and mayonnaise in here? Like zoinks, man.
You're under arrest, man.
I have the power of citizens, man. Kick him in the nuts. What?
Shaggy would be a sovereign citizen, I think. He'd be yelling about that.
Hey, can I make a better gun than the one I have now?
Oh, hey, Julian's here.
Oh, hey, Julian. The second member of LGG is here. How's it going?
I'm making a brief cameo before I have to go do stuff.
Oh, okay.
Go doing stuff.
Yeah.
I have to. My job to run stuff. To run casual. It's my job to run the casual content for people who haven't done it yet.
It sounds like you're talking about Final Fantasy stuff.
Yes, I have to.
Well, invite them all in.
Yeah.
And then
invite them to my Discord. Tell them to follow me on twitch.tv/OmniJam, and then they can join.
And we can all just be in here.
Whoa! No! Is this happening? Is this happening?
Yeah.
What?
I have a Twitch channel. I'm streaming.
No! Shut up! No, shut up! It's fucking like, it's dark as shit here.
Are you in?
What?
Are you in?
I'm in
Are you in Oakland?
No. I was teleporting someone.
Thank
no,
you.
In Final Fantasy 14, sometimes it's like cloudy and dark and shit. It gets like cloudy and dark and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That means that the Odin fate dropped.
Oh, is that what that means? Because I've been there a couple of times.
Yeah.
That's cool.
When it gets all misty, and like you can't see anything, that means Odin's gonna drop.
All these.
That means I'm about to get fucked. People are about to be.
Yay!
Fucking. My frames are about to drop.
Oh,
because
that's
people
right.
Are gonna be coming in here en masse.
There's a game that I never saw get announced, but it looks really cool, and I want to try it out. It's called Evil West.
Oh yeah, IGN put like a 10-minute gameplay thing about it. I didn't watch it though. Is it interesting?
It looks like it's a first-person shooter, but you're in the Wild West, like literally hunting down demons, vampires, and other like mythological creatures.
So it's a good version of Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
Okay, dig it.
Yeah.
I'm
so I'm
right
like,
there.
this sounds kind of cool. Like.
Yeah, you'll never convince me that Van Helsing on paper wasn't a great idea, and I like the movie enough, but I could see why it's kind of silly.
I guess it's third person. Some of the screenshots look first person, but
Where
I guess
is
it's third person.
Sandivision.
Still, it looks really fun. Like, I love supernatural crap, so you give me like me hunting down supernatural stuff as a cowboy in the Wild West, and sure, I'm for it.
This
I also love the
Sandivision
name
is
of this
so good.
desert rally game called Dakar.
Gesundheit? Or Dakar? Do you mean the guy who
Dakar,
trained? You mean the guy who
drives.
trained Bruce Wayne in the Himalayas?
Yeah.
Henry Dakar? I'm the only one that's going to appreciate that one. Is Henry Ducard was the character? You know what? I'm going to let that one go. So what's Henry Ducard about? Or Ducard about?
It's a desert Ghosts or Desert Rally Racing. Apparently.
We're gonna be real aggressive here.
Also, Goat Simulator 3 is coming out.
Yeah, I know about that one. Hello, friend.
I will be ignoring Goat Simulator 3.
That makes sense.
The first one was okay, but that's only because I only spent $3 on it.
I figured most people with PCs had
for,
free
like,
copies
a
of
small
it.
amount.
Goat Simulator has been free in so many different ways. I figured everybody had a copy of it in some way.
Yeah.
This is the beauty. If you're watching this and you're like really actually paying attention, this is the beauty of Sandivision. Like fucking slow motion. It's pretty dope.
Also, Sonic Frontiers comes out.
Duck cars. What was
year.
it? Duck cars. Ooh.
Duck cars.
Ooh, my boy is making jokes in my chat. Duck cars.
Ooh.
He hasn't spawned yet, though. See, cause
God,
he's...
so there's this.
It's here, but he hasn't
There's
spawned
a beer in the Germany pavilion that every time I hear the name of it, I think of a certain song, and it bugs the crap out of me. So the beer is called Schaffenhofer.
Schaffenhofer?
So all of a sudden, my brain thinks of the Sock'em Boppers theme song, and it's like Schaffenhofer, Schaffenhofer. I'm just like, I don't know why.
A pillow fight.
But my brain immediately goes to that every time I hear that word.
Well,
Yeah,
that's sort of like
awesome
me
guy.
with Crossfire. Whenever I think of Crossfire, I don't think of the Crossfire song. I think of the Transformer song. I think of Crossfire more than meets the eye. That's what always happens to me.
That's... No.
Yeah,
that is not how that goes.
Tell me about it, man. That's just what happens in my head.
Well, your head is wrong.
I believe me. You don't want to be
yeah.
here.
It's like you with the Initial D song.
Oh yeah, Initial D.
Yes.
Do 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 do. I never get it. That's so bad.
Gonna eat all the ass tonight.
What was I thinking? Oh, you want to know? This is legit. I'm not just making this up for stream or something. You know that song "Having a Good Time" by Queen?
Yeah.
I was singing it kind of out loud and kind of in my head by myself in my room, but I changed all the words to "cheese in my butt." So I was like, "Cheese, there's cheese in my butt, cheese in my butt. There's a bunch of cheese in my butt, cheese in my butt. Like a cheese in my butt, there's a cheese in my butt. Bunch of cheese that is in my butt. There's cheese in my butt, cheese in my butt now. Cheese. Yeah, I know. I was just going crazy with cheese in my butt. Hello, friend. Yeah.
With the context.
It was just cheese in my butt. I don't know what was happening there.
Yeah, he wanted cheese in his butt.
Yeah. I couldn't really explain it. I had cheese in my butt.
Oh, that reminds me. I subbed some comics that I'm hoping are good.
Oh yeah,
'Cause I,
yeah.
of
The
course,
Wild
had to
Ride,
do-
Dark Ride.
Yeah, Dark Ride. I had to do Dark Ride. So we can talk about. I also did one called Gospel. That sounded kind of cool.
Gospel. I don't know that one.
I'd have to go get my the previews catalog. Here, let me see if I can Google it, because it actually sounded really cool, at least to me.
All right, we're gonna stand a vid. Oh, actually, I should equip some stuff. Do I have a better handgun yet? I do not. Do I have a better shotgun yet? I do. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Actually,
There it is.
let's equip that. We're gonna get rid of shotguns. I'm not using shotguns anytime soon.
Come on. Show me the description and not just the front cover.
And then, did I get a
Show him
better
not-
hat?
you will show him
I do
nothing.
have better hats.
He will get nothing.
Wow. So the description is when opportunity refuses to knock for restless hero Mathilde, the devil comes knocking instead. Thrust into action by the hellish rival Mathilde and the storyteller Pitt will quest for answers that threaten to tear them apart and trigger the toughest question of all, who am I? And it's inspired by the work of Hayao Miyazaki set in the chaos of King Henry VIII's reign.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. It's 5 issues, like a 5-issue mini.
Who's the
figure, well-
publisher? It sounds like something from Titan or IDW.
Let me double check. Publisher. Image.
Image. Okay, Image. I said IDW, but I was thinking Image.
Yeah.
IDW is the Ninja Turtles guys.
Hey, killed Odin.
Yeah.
He's dead.
I also
Hooray for
did
me.
Gotham City Year 1.
Oh yeah, I need to get that one
Tom
too.
King, 'cause
I'm probably
I
gonna get it
enjoyed Tom
digitally.
King and
Oh wait, no, we're thinking of different ones. I'm not thinking of Year 1. I'm
yeah,
thinking
so Gotham
of the Gotham
City.
Knights one.
Yeah, Gotham City Year 1 is set before, like, back when Gotham City was actually a decent, peaceful place, and you watch it slow corruption into the city that eventually has Batman in it and stuff like that, and you're following
Batman
a
was the
grizzled
cause or something.
detective.
I don't know how I feel about
Nah.
that because I don't remember a time where Gotham wasn't corrupt.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like decades before.
I'm of two minds on of Tom King on a lot of stuff. I feel because he's actually
Time
a
to go see y'all. Bye.
Bye. He's a tremendous
Bye.
writer. Like he's a phenomenal writer. But I don't think he should be in comics. I think he should be writing novels with original characters because I think he just grabs comic book characters and just sticks them in stories that he likes. But it doesn't really matter who the character is. And I think he's doing the same thing with Gotham in a way. He does that with like his Superman runs, his Superman books. He hasn't done a run, but he's written other stories. They're basically all the same story, which is a middle-aged guy kind of has a crisis, emotional crisis, and has to come to terms with who he is. Which it was like his vision story.
I enjoyed his run of Batman.
Omega.
I was okay with all of that, and then I enjoyed his Batman Elmer Fudd one versus Elmer Fudd. That was really good.
I never read it. I read his Omega Men and his Western
really
Sheriff of Babylon. They all kind of
I've
fit.
not read either of those.
They all kind of fit into the same thing I was talking about.
I also have read.
Are you dead?
I actually enjoyed Heroes in Crisis, although a lot of people really hated that.
I never read it, so I cannot speak to it.
Yeah.
Although I did watch a lot of art, the art is very horny in that book. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's Clayman.
Yeah, Clayman is so he draws women in the tightest clothes.
Yeah.
It's insane. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's it's
that's
unavoidable.
Clayman's also a dick. So,
that's what I've heard.
Like I purposely avoided getting his signature when I was at MegaCon.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but rude things about him.
Like literally we were standing there waiting for like the autographs to start, and he just starts like asking about asking his manager or whatever, like, oh, if this thing that's signed by the three of us sells, like it was a piece of artwork already signed, it's like, who gets the money? And they're like, we split it by thirds. He's like, damn. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you doing this right in the middle of everything, in front of everyone? Like sitting there talking, trying to figure out who's getting money for shit and stuff. It's like, shut the fuck up. And even then, like, he's just kind of rude in other ways to you and things. It's just... He's very arrogant. He's very good at a lot of artwork.
Whoa! Hello,
he's
friends.
Very arrogant.
Oh my god, I made a huge mistake. This is real bad for Papa Jam.
I should have mentioned this comic when Julian was here, which is Kamen Rider 01.
There's an American team doing Kamen Rider?
Apparently.
That's wild.
It's a 4-issue.
Is it by the same... are they gonna like cross over with Power Rangers? Is it that same publisher?
Let me see if it's gonna be by the same publisher.
That would be crazy. Could you all stop shooting me? I'd appreciate it. Alright, time to Sand Division again. Ow, I ran right into barbed wire and wasted my Sand Division. Move. Come on.
It is gonna be by Titan Publishing, so
Titan.
No, not the same one.
Okay. I think Titan also does Pacific Rim. Are they going to cross over Kamen Rider with Pacific Rim? That would be
cool.
That would be wild. Ow, why are you so rude to me?
It's gonna be only 4 issues, so I'm like, sure. The covers look really cool. So that was part of why I decided to do it. Was worst case scenario, the covers look nice, and I can just like, you know, pop those in display case.
I think that'll be cool. I see a lot of people. I think I think one of the cooler things, but something I wouldn't be able to do because I don't like tearing apart the stuff that I buy, is when they like rip their books apart and they like make wallpapers out of them. I always think that that's really cool, but I would never do that. I
Yeah,
don't have it in me to do
I could
that.
never. But that would be neat.
Like I've seen people do the same thing with manga, like art from like the entire fight sequence from a manga or something, and just make that a wallpaper or a collage. I was like, that's cool. I won't do it, but that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you went out and bought like a second one, that'd be kind of like, okay, I bought this one specifically to do that.
Yeah. Are you still alive? No, you're dead. Okay.
Right. Let's play some JoJo right now.
And then grenade and your gun.
Oh, there was also one Marvel comic. Oh, it was a Star Wars comic that I did as well.
Which Star Wars comic?
The High Republic, The Blade.
Oh, I forgot about the High Republic line. That's had to have been going on for like a year now, no?
It's been going on for a little bit, but this was the first one that sounded kind of interesting to me, so I was like, sure.
I heard the novels,
Try it out.
but there was a female author, and then the dude that did Red Lanterns and a bunch of the Darth Vader comics. I forget his name. It's like Charlie something, Captain something. I can't remember his name. I heard that the books by those two authors were incredible.
Huh. Yeah, I don't follow Star Wars much, so I'm just like, oh, this sounds neat. Like I love Star Wars Rebels. That's my favorite thing from Star Wars, period.
I think that's the same for a lot of people.
Like, that series is amazing.
Ugh.
And then that's pretty much it. Like, I will occasionally pick up the comics. Oh, Visions, Star Wars Visions, I really enjoy.
I don't know what Star Wars Visions is. Oh, is that the one that had the samurai Jedi?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bunch of
I've never been down here before. Am I allowed to go down here?
Do it and find the level 40 enemies.
Oh no, there's an invisible wall here. I can't. Whoa,
Oh,
shit. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. All right, game. Can't go down there. Fair. You were saying Star Wars Visions?
Oh yeah, it's like a little anthology piece. That's the word I was looking for.
Ah, okay.
Where like there's just a bunch of different. Each one was done by a different anime studio.
Looking to buy.
So it's really cool.
I
enjoy it.
Yes, I can. Just buying everything. Give it to me. Put it inside me. All right, cool. Oh, I guess I'll buy that too. Whatever. Inventory. Do I have stronger stuff? I do. All right, that's the strongest thing I have. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm having a good time.
Cheating AI.
I should start working on blades. This is what I should do, because I've learned that blades work really well with Sandivision, but I'm still using handguns. I'm leveling up handguns.
Why? If blades work well.
It's fun, and I was getting perk points and updates. I was like leveling up my tree. What is my handguns at anyway? 10?
Are you gonna go for platinum trophy?
No, I don't think so.
Or all achievements if you're playing on PC?
Yeah, I'm playing on PC. There's a couple that I could try. I think I need to do more of the romances to do more of them, and I'm not really interested in that. I'm just having fun exploring the world, honestly. Let's go.
That's fair.
I did platinum. There was I did the Spider-Man. I just platinumed all the Spider-Man stuff, Miles and the original, and the updated one.
I need to go back to Miles and finish the platinum.
It's not terribly difficult.
Yeah, it's grinding out like 25 ceiling takedowns, 25, like it's all of that. And then of course beating New Game Plus.
Yeah, but you can beat New Game Plus. Unlike the remaster trophies, you can do the New Game Plus on any difficulty. So you could there's not like a hardest difficulty trophy, so it's much easier.
Yeah, because it's like I have to do that, and then of course like get all suits. Well, the one suit's only available on New Game Plus, or get all skills. Like okay, there's one on New Game Plus. So it's just a few things I'm missing, but I just
It's
haven't gotten
doable.
around to it.
Yeah, it's very doable. The
I
rhino
figured I'd
thing
wait until
was
I feel like playing through it again, and
there's like one trophy where you have to hit 15 different
I got
things with
that.
rhino. I didn't. And you know what was happening? It said you had to hit 15, right? So I was
Right.
like, there's not 15 items that I can hit, and I kept messing up and messing up, and apparently the stalls and the stuff to the side count as well, which I didn't realize. So once I
Oh,
restarted for like the 5th time and just hit all that stuff, I got it like not even halfway through the rhino section. It was so dumb.
yeah. Yeah, I was hitting everything on purpose because I'm like, oh, hit 15 items, sure. I was trying to hit anything in the room.
Can I get any? Is there anything else here? What is this one? The Omaha. All right, that's fine. And then let's head over to the Ripper Dock. I could also start fights with all these dudes in Pacifica just for the hell of it.
Do it.
I will.
Do it.
Let me buy all my stuff first, and then I'll start just.
Pretty sure that one insulted you.
I'm pretty sure. They're very rude in Pacifica. The story mission here with Johnny is you have to work with they put a virus in you that you're supposed to give to Militech, but Militech then double crosses you and puts a virus in you to take to them, and you can either let the virus take over Militech or take Militech's virus to the Pacifica boys. And last time I did it, I let the Militech, and I think it screwed me over the secret ending. I let Militech implant me so that I could get it at Pacifica, and Johnny didn't like that. And I think for Johnny to get the secret ending, you have to have Johnny's likability at 70%, and I was at 60%. I think had I agreed with Johnny and screwed over the corpos, I would have gotten that extra 10%. It may have been
Probably.
5. I may have been dreaming, but it feels like I could have done it, and I was like, this is so stupid. So lame. Increases crit chance.
What happens, though?
Yeah, it does. Oh, I don't need that one. I have a gold version of that.
Cheating ass AI.
Increases crit damage by
That's down here.
20. Yeah, we're going to do this.
Sounds pretty good.
And what was this one? Defeating an enemy recovers 2 cyberdeck RAM. When your cyberdeck's RAM reaches 2, instantly free 20% of it. I don't know what that means. When your RAM reaches 2, instantly free? Whatever. I don't get it. So I'm not gonna bother with it.
Just get it anyway.
I could afford it. You know what? I can just buy it.
See?
Oh, it was this one. Right, there we go.
Mother fucking hell.
Chance increases
Why do you
overall.
have an enemy that can fly? It's fucking bullshit in a fighting game.
It's effective enemies. Oh, we'll do that. I don't like net runners, so yeah, fuck it. Self ice. That's pretty cool. And is there anything over here you can give me? I'll take that. And I do need these motors. Give me both of those motors. I can sell a bunch of these target analysis because I don't need. Actually, I don't. You know what? I will. I don't really need the money, but I'll sell it anyway.
Fucker. Dodge my attack, my ultimate.
I will say that for whatever reason in this run, my RNG is so much better than my first run. I get so many more good drops in this run, and I don't know why. And I don't need them this time.
Maybe it was part of the update.
Maybe, but even
That
after
they, made the drops better or something like that.
maybe for like lower level. I will say though, one of the things that it was probably in the notes, but I never checked it. Poison causes you to regenerate instead. Yeah, we'll do that. They made athletics easier to level up. And I'll explain why that's a big deal after I read Ooh My Boys thing. He said, what happened to your camera? I've been meaning to ask. It's on. It's just hold on. Let me...
On. He's just not wearing pants. So.
Hold on. I gotta do this. Text. It's still on. I just didn't want to mess with my lights, and my shirt's dirty and my hair's messed up, so I was like, I don't want to fix all that. And this is an extra stream anyway, so I just made this cute little VTuber joke here, and it made me happy. So I did
You should
that.
make a VTuber thing. Become a VTuber.
I don't want to use my credit card money to make a VTuber thing. A
Do
VTuber
it.
personality. I've always said that if I were gonna do that, I would be the NTR old bastard or whatever. Like I was calling him fat bastard, but
ugly
it's not
bastard.
old. The ugly bastard. That's what I would be. An ugly
Yeah.
bastard VTuber is what I would do. I think that would be so funny.
God, that would be so
Right?
rad. Though.
That is so funny,
What are you,
right?
ugly bastard?
Ugly bastard. And I'm like, and I would just raid. I would raid VTubers. That's what. That's what. See how funny that is. That's what I would do. But I'm not gonna spend like money on a rig just for that meme, even though it would be hilarious.
Do it.
Oh man, it's very tempting.
Make that like a donation goal or something.
Make an ugly bastard VTuber. I need a raise.
Yes.
Don't VTuber rigs cost like $1,000, $2,000?
I have no idea.
They're really
I
expensive.
know they're expensive as hell. Like
Yeah. I would need to. Do you know how I could do it? I would have to prove that I could do it, and I would have to go to Reddit, because Reddit people are the only douchebags that would actually give me money to do that. No regular streaming of mine would like.
Yeah, they have the money and
the
like,
hostility.
Yeah. Like
Uma
the
Boy
money
said,
and would do it for the memes.
Yeah. Uma Boy said there are free models. Just dropped 1.2 thousand. It's chill. It's not very chill.
Only 1.2 thousand. Omni makes that in like what, a day?
I wish I made 1.2 a day.
Just drop some Omni bucks and you'd be fine.
My Omni bucks decreased in value after the raid on my
Damn inflation.
Yeah. Can I just shoot these dudes? That's what I'm gonna do.
I also wish I could platinum trophy this JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game, just like I did the last one, but
Is there too much content?
I can't get the hang of the fighting style enough that I can do. You have to beat the AI in a tournament on every difficulty, and I just can't beat some of the harder difficulty AI.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, like the fighting style in this game, I just can't fully wrap my head around the actual combos like I can in Eyes of Heaven, the other JoJo.
You could probably look again on Reddit and probably find some meany ways to play. Uma Boy said Omnibucks is just code for sloppy toppy, so I'd have to just blow a bunch of Reddit dudes. Hope for the best.
Oh, see, there you go. I'm pretty sure you could do that.
Yeah, sure. There you go. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's simple. All right, let's go start murdering the local fauna, and by that I mean people.
Well, they are local.
Oh wait, no,
they
not
are
yet.
fauna.
I need to go to this shop and buy the last
Now,
of this.
excuse me while I collect the pieces of Jesus' corpse so I can get my wish.
I didn't say I was gonna send it to Discord, but I forgot to do it. There's like a transforming Jesus statue that somebody put on there, or that exists in the world, where it's a cross that transforms into a Jesus on the cross. And there's somebody duetted it with like him doing an Optimus Prime impression. They're like, Autobots, we are free from Cybertron. It was a terribly accurate Optimus Prime impression, but it was so random. It was so funny.
God.
That stuff. I'm gonna buy all of this. Give it to me. Thank you. That's fucking dope. Yeah, my boy. It was pretty funny. I enjoyed it. Should I buy this?
You enjoyed it. You immediately looked at how to buy one.
No, I did not. But I probably should have tried to save it or share it to the group. Razor. Should I do some blade runs in Pacifica and just start slashing people?
Do it.
Hold on, let me equip my machete just to make sure. Mine's at 353.
Just wondering what you've got.
This axe is stronger by a lot. All right, we're gonna be a fucking menace, and I'm also gonna buy this bat because I need a blunt weapon. All right, well, let's make a save, and we're gonna be fucking Oh, but I need to be level 27 to wield this bat. No wonder it's so much stronger. All right, well, fuck it. Get rid of that. I still have a crowbar. That's good. I can get rid of this bat, and I can equip this fucking axe. Oh, and I bought a bunch of mods. Let's mod the hell out of this. What am I gonna do? Increase damage, increase crit chance. Let's just go full damage. Just hope for the best, TBH. Alright, we're gonna go Cyber Psycho in this bitch. I mean, we're not gonna kill innocents because I don't need NCPD on my ass, but we are gonna just start killing all the local Pacifica gang members.
The gang members?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need the XP and I need their drops. This is like the best area for me to do it right now. Alright, Sand Division. Activate.
And also watching tennis has just been a wild ride.
You're watching women's tennis?
Prince of Tennis.
Oh, what?
Anime.
Oh, Prince of Tennis. That's so old. Why did you start watching Prince of Tennis?
There's a new series.
No way. Why?
Yeah.
Why is there a new Prince of Tennis?
So it's still going on.
There's Prince of Tennis is still going?
So there was Prince of Tennis, and then there's new Prince of Tennis.
Sand Division is so
And that's
good.
what this is, the continuation of new Prince of Tennis. It's the UC17 World Tournament. So it's a match between all of the countries of the world in an under 17 category.
Why is Prince of Tennis still going on, but they can't continue Hajime no Ippo? It's a fucking crime.
Well, I mean, yeah, the anime hasn't continued for Hajime no Ippo, but the manga still is.
The manga's like on 2,000
Although,
chapters or some shit.
like, I don't get how it's still going on in the manga after having learned some stuff. I don't know if you care about spoilers in that series.
No, you're fine. I don't care.
Okay. Ippo doesn't even fight anymore. He's not allowed to. He's too punch drunk.
Yeah.
So now he's just a trainer.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me at all because that dude.
But yeah, he never won any world championship. He got there like near the title twice, and then that was it. Failed both times after like 1,000 chapters each. And now he can't ever fight again, so he'll never accomplish that goal.
Yeah, that's fair. I kind of like that. I honestly kind of like that. It's sad for him, but it's his character, man. Is there any romance between him and that girl yet? Because she was so horny for him, and he was
as far as
so
I know,
oblivious.
no.
Ugh, that's so dumb. He needs to
Like
get
that
with
series
girl.
just was so long to have no payoff, really. Like just like yeah.
Well, I'll tell you where my turn is. This is gonna be a little bit of an Omni story, so bear with me. When I was in high school, one of my English teachers had a big shelf of novels, and I read a couple of them, and some of them were like classic American literature, and I didn't really get it, and I didn't really like it. I wasn't of the mind to it, and then I found a book, and it still is to this day my favorite novel. It's The World According to Garp, and in that book, what it essentially is the entire life history from conception to death of Garp, of this man.
Right.
And by the end of it, he's lived a life where there's been tremendous tragedy, and his life goals changed multiple times. And I sort of learned that for a character, a lot of times the payoff is something that, in a long form story, is something that isn't necessarily the ending. A lot of times the payoff is the journey. So Ippo not becoming the champion after like 2,000 chapters or whatever, I kind of dig, because his journey of like reaching high, bringing the people around him, becoming, somebody that he could be proud of for his mom. Like I get that, rather than, like we played to the end where he's just the champion of the world.
I really just have more of an issue that like like he just doesn't get with the chick, like all this other shit.
That's annoying.
There's no payoff in a lot of this other crap that you're like spouting out, because the championship stuff, like I would have liked to see him do it, but other series have done that as well, and I'm like, I don't have an issue necessarily with it. It's not my favorite to happen in a sports series, but that's the story they want to tell, and I don't have a problem with it either.
The biggest example is Ash. Ash has been going on has been 10 for 30 years now.
He finally won. Yeah. He's always 10. Always.
Give me that. I want it inside me. Ooh, legendary components. crafting skills.
At least, see, here's where Hajime no Ippo failed and Prince of Tennis succeeds, though. They have power scaling, and it gets fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw that thing you posted where like he opens a black hole with
like
his
he
racket.
literally just does it, and that's the thing. Like in that world, they're just like, yeah, that is the actual accepted answer.
Yeah, that's outrageous but hilarious.
Because there's another dude where the anime shows it as the person losing all 5 senses, but the explanation is that their perfect playing just causes the opponent to get nervous and get the yips. And it's like, okay, at least that's somewhat like you have a quote-unquote realistic explanation.
I don't think that's how the yips work.
This dude's just opening up voids.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Like,
said that's fucking dope. Yeah, it's outrageous.
Like he just, like he opens up the accepted answer is that he just opens up a black hole, and the ball just gets stuck in the black hole until it goes over and hits it.
That's so funny.
Or like this one dude, because we finally got to see a pro playing in that universe. Because all the kid opening up black holes is a high schooler. And like
we
pro
love hokey
basically
tennis is what my boy said.
Oh, it's great.
It sounds so.
It's
outrageous.
the DBZ of tennis. But like the pro, he just hits the ball in a way that you can never return it. Like it just bends your wrist in a way that your wrist doesn't bend, so it forces you to let go of the racket.
Well, you can't until you can't. It's like rainbow magic golf. That's what my boy said.
Yeah.
I'll bet you there's something out here.
Fucking great.
I'll bet you that if I follow this beach, there's gonna be something out here. There has to be, right?
But then you find out there's nothing.
Maybe. There have been times I've been disappointed, and sometimes that I've been very, very rewarded for exploring. I feel like there's a car out here.
Hopefully you get rewarded.
What is this?
And again, I will reiterate to people, I hate the fact that they chose to go with the dub names for the stands in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Because I freaking hate that we can't call them the actual licensed music names.
Yeah, well, I thought I saw why they couldn't do it, but I mean, that's the risk they
it's just
take
because
for
of licenses.
using those names, yeah.
But like, there's reasons. The creator Araki is just a huge music person. Like, he loves music, and that's the whole thing. Like, every stand is a reference to something. Well, at least this dude's one isn't as bad, since it's still chili pepper instead of red hot chili peppers.
But some of the yeah, there's nothing here.
Instead of spicy lady, or spicy lady instead of spice girl, or I forget what they call Aerosmith in this.
I will tell you that exploring this beach found me.
Did you find something?
Yeah, it wasn't anything that was tremendous. There was a car that was parked, and there was 2 gang members that had a third person on their knees, like they were gonna execute them. So I ran in slow
Saved
motion
them and then executed them.
Exactly, because the guy they were executing was also a gang member, and it was free for me to kill him. So I was like, let's do it.
I just saved you in order to toy with you.
Yeah, this is my story. What if that's what Titus did the whole time? He was
You're
just
not
like,
part of it.
Yeah, you're not part of it. Just murdered people. Like,
You're not part of it. You're not part of it.
Fucking psychopath.
You're really not part of it.
Yeah. Like, you are part of it, but I don't want you to be part of it, so you got to go.
Yeah.
You got to go. Ooh,
You're
what's
about
over
to be
here?
removed.
Is there anything over here? Biotechnica Flats. Oh, I think there's a story mission here with Pan Am. Is there anything? No.
Like the airline?
Yeah, essentially. She's like the main love interest if you're straight male in this game. And I think her ending supposedly gives you the happiest one, or like the one that people find canon, but man, I wasn't expecting the end of this game to be as tragic and as creative as it is, but the endings are vastly different depending on what you have or haven't done.
That's kind of cool though, because it encourages replayability.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Instead of just, oh, it's slightly different. You know, the fact that it's actually vastly different is much better, in my opinion.
I ran
Name's
out to
V.
the Badlands?
Thanks for the
Holy
intel.
shit. I'm very far from Pacifica now.
Keep your
Ooh,
head
what's
up.
this? All right, in regards to what you were saying, Scott,
Yeah.
the endings are pretty interesting. There is one secret ending that if you fuck up, you cannot do. You have to replay the entire game again. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. And then Uma Boy said gross heteros be wild, and yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Fucking the hetero romance is the one that's got to be canon. Fucking trash. Yeah, these are Badlands
people are assuming is canon.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, to be fair, the game doesn't say that it's canon.
No, why is this girl naked? What is the story here? There's a gas truck here. There's some Night City people, because, no, these are Badlands people. And there's one guard, dude? Did these guys intercept this truck and like they all killed each other? Or was this guy delivering bodies?
As you do.
As one does. You know what? I think there was a shard here. No, there wasn't a shard. Wow, so strange.
I swear, I thought I heard you say I would think there was a shard here. How did you know? Like,
I think that's what this had to be. I think this person was like transporting bodies somehow, some way, but they all died. Why are there tools here?
because they were transporting bodies.
Oh, he was fixing his truck? And these people got killed somehow.
I have to admit, I enjoy environmental storytelling like that.
Yeah, it's interesting. Wild, but interesting. So one of the main, other than the game is like really fun, especially after the Edge Runners update, the other main reason I'm replaying this game is because I want to get that secret ending. Because I'll sort of give it in broad strokes. The catalyst for this story is the Johnny chip. It's in your head and you're trying to get it out so you can survive.
Right.
So there's a couple different ways, but what it all comes down to is you need to destroy Mikoshi so that this program person thing can get the shard out of you and help you survive. You can do it a couple different ways, and I won't go into details, but essentially you choose who you're going to take with you to infiltrate or really just fucking go guns blazing into Arasaka Tower. And the thing is, whatever group you get changes a bit how you get to that Mikoshi and who lives or who dies, because there are certain name characters that are with you in each different scenario. And there's one, and the one that I did was the one with Johnny, where Johnny storms Arasaka instead of V. And you go with a couple of pretty important NPCs. Not everybody makes it out in various ways, but the secret ending is where you choose that option. But then Johnny's like, you know what? The way you do it is you have to have Johnny at a certain percentage of likability, and you have to sit on a particular screen for 5 full minutes without making any decisions. And then Johnny's like, you know, what if we went by ourselves? And then the secret ending is you on your own as V and Johnny. You storm Arasaka, and if you die at any point, it becomes unsavable. There's no auto saves, quick saves, or manual saves. You do that same fight, but only you and Johnny. And one of the big things to point out is that I did it the other way, where you brought Johnny's team, and halfway through, they kill everybody. So you see there's dozens of bodies and robots that you would have had to have taken on, and I'm desperate to see if I can do it. I really want to get to that point so that I can see if I can solo fucking Arasaka Tower.
That's pretty cool.
I really want to do it.
I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out.
Yeah.
You have to wait on a screen for 5 minutes.
It's so weird. And you have to, and not only that, but you have to make the right decisions early on. So you have to have Johnny's likability high. And if you mess it up, you have to do the whole thing again. So I'm doing it again. And we're going to see what happens. Let's teleport somewhere else. Can we go to Santa Dominica?
It reminds me of some of the Far Cry ones, secret endings.
Yeah. Oh, Far Cry had some of the funniest secret endings. I accidentally
Although at least
did one.
like some of them, they told you like they give you hints of how you're supposed to find out, like, oh, I'm supposed to wait here or something. Because, like, was it Far Cry 4?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like, I'll be back, you know, give me a minute, and you just sit there and wait instead of, like, getting up from the table, and that's the secret ending, is he comes back in, like, a minute or two, and it's like, okay, yeah, sure, let me take you there, to the location or whatever, and it's all resolved, no issues.
Oh my god, I got fucking shotgun in the chest to death. Maybe these guys, I could kill these guys. I could do it. I just wasn't thinking.
Sure, that's what they all say.
I know which one you're talking about. I didn't sit for the 15 minutes to never get that ending, but I should have. There's one in Far Cry 5. The most recent one was 5 or 6? No.
6.
I thought it was going to auto-save me after I teleported. It didn't. I have to run all the way back here. Oh my god. Oh, well, I know what it is. Anyway.
Yeah, 6 was the newest.
Okay. The story there is you're a person on this island, this Latin island, and you're there to take over to topple over the dictator. But when your character is like, I just want to go to America and have a life in America, and they're like, America's gonna suck. You're not gonna be able to do anything. You're just gonna be like a maid or some shit. And so you wind up like sticking around and helping to overthrow the government. If you early on or at any point in the game, if you get on a boat or a plane and you just fly to the edge, because I just wanted to see if there was an invisible wall or something, you just leave and like you make it to America and you're on a beach and you're on the news is like the island got fucked up and you're like just enjoying a drink.
I do love that. Yeah, you can just straight up leave. Like, it's just like, fuck this.
It was pretty funny. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I do like all those. I don't remember if Far Cry 5 had one too. I think it did, because I think it was similar where you just kind of like I forgot what his name is, but like the cult leader dude is just like leave now or whatever, and you know no harm will come to you, and if you just leave, like that's it.
That makes sense. That's hilarious.
Yeah, at least on theirs they give you hints at, you know, as to like what you're supposed to do for the secret ending.
On this one it was like no, like nobody knew. No, if you didn't have the strategy guide and you didn't check Reddit, you'd never know. I have the double jump cyberware, and the shadow looks really funny when I do it. It makes me laugh. Okay, we're gonna teleport again, but this time we're not gonna we're not gonna immediately fuck things up. We're gonna quick save.
Immediately fuck things up.
I don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and quick save. I don't want to run through the desert again. We're getting hurt. I'm leaving. I have a day job. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly, my boy. Save? I can't save because I'm on a phone call.
God, that reminds me of I need to finish watching this anime, but it was a seasonal anime I was enjoying for a bit.
Fuck it.
Where it was about an evil organization like from Power Rangers, and how they were just kind of basically a normal company that just kind of fought the like whatever Super Sentai group was in the area and were trying to take over the world, but they also, you know, had an HR team that was making sure their employees were okay and like making sure their employees didn't get or use their vacation time, and was actually like a responsible company. But one of the things was like the foot soldiers were just day laborers. They would just go hire people.
Just like Mexican day laborers, or
kind of.
Oh my
just hire
god,
people, like
that's
on the
so
street
racist.
and
That's
just
so
pay
funny.
them for the day. Because like this girl ends up getting involved in it by accident.
She was
like,
just sitting around a Home Depot.
Like she was just showed up on the street or whatever and saw people like getting into this van to go somewhere, and she's like, "Is this where I go for the job?" And the person's like, "Yes," and just has her get in there.
Yeah, okay.
The pay was apparently really good. She just gets beat the shit beat out of her by the Super Sentai team, and then it's just like the person's like, "Yeah, but you know, you're coming back tomorrow, right?"
Yeah.
Like,
What? Why would I do that? But yeah, I
yeah,
guess.
and then just looks at the paycheck, and it's like, damn. So she ends up just coming back repeatedly.
Yeah, just being paid to get an ass whooping.
Like just because she's broke.
Fuck, that's I mean, it's a little subtle, but that is just what do you call it? what's the satire or not satire? It's like there's a word for it, but I can't remember it. Somebody smarter than me could think of it. But they're just calling out class, like
Yeah.
the disparity between classes and how
Yeah.
people need to do stuff for money. It's clever. I like that. I like stories like that. Sometimes it's a bit on the nose. Like Squid Game was good, but man, it was heavy on that. But why are there cops here? What's happening over here?
Yeah,
The
this one
cops
was a
there?
really pretty cool. Like, it was a funny series.
Oh my God, my boy.
Because even like the main character was in charge of making the monsters, and they had to pitch them at meetings and stuff like that.
Hello?
To the higher ups before they could get like approval. And one of the monsters, because they ran out of time, was just a dude in a dragon costume, and that was it. It was just some dude in a dragon costume, and it got approved.
Well, the ends justify the means. My boy, because we were talking about earlier about getting beat up, but getting paid to beat up. My boy said, honestly, what a gift I would pay to have a few men beat me up for a bit. He's so horny for violence. What's up? Why aren't you answering? Radio's on. Call me right now. What's up? It's a trap. They're waiting for you. Turn back.
It's a trap.
Hold up. Badges are pulling me over. Gotta slink out of this. That could be them. Don't stop driving. They probably have NCPD. Oh, okay. So this dude got murked by fake cops, and they all killed each other.
Damn.
Wild.
Oh, you should also pick up the new Saints Row.
Is it good? I keep
it's
hearing
okay.
that it's not
Like,
good.
I wouldn't say it's not good. I just wouldn't say it's the best of the Saints Row.
Unity.
I honestly think, normally I watch Zero Punctuation's reviews because he's just funny. Like, it's not to be fully taken seriously.
I still tell that story. I'll tell the other story when you're done with this.
But I think his review of Saints Row is pretty spot on. It just feels like a 2007 sandbox game.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's
kinda
got
what I
all
heard.
the ups and downs of a 2007 sandbox game. And it's like, yeah, no, that's like having played it. I'm like, yeah, it's not terrible. It's fun, but if you like older style sandbox games,
I was gonna say that. Gotta get that leveled up. That it always makes me laugh when I think to our little interaction about Zero Punctuation, which I forget what the game was, but I had told you my feelings on it, and then you told me that you watched Zero Punctuation's review. This might have been like sometime later, and then he said basically what I said, but you were all for it, and I was like, that's what I said. Why are you listening to him? He's like, well, and you were just like, well, make cartoons about when you talk. I was like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it.
I mean,
like,
that's the thing.
I can't stand this fucking Zero Punctuation. He's more successful than me because I'm way more lazier than him, and I'll stand by that. That stupid fucking.
That's fair. Just
Brit.
don't
Or
be
wait,
lazy.
He's Australian or is he
He's
British?
Australian.
He's Australian. Aussie bastard. It does make me laugh when I think back to that, though. All right, well, we're not in the Badlands anymore. We need
No,
to
you
level
just
up.
gotta be more entertaining.
I can't do that. You know that I can't.
It's okay.
There's
We
gotta
love
be
you
people
anyway.
over- Thank you. Oh, look, some Latinos. Learn how layers and skins work. I can't even make a VTuber. Oh, these guys are way stronger than me. Maybe I should not do this. Fuck. I think I gotta go back to Pacifica. How did I wind up in Santa fucking... Oh, because I took a taxi. I wound up in the Badlands. And,
How did I end up here? Oh yeah, I took a taxi.
Yeah, sorry. I was like, for real. Because Pacifica's so far from Santa Domingo. And I was like, how did I had to remember back that I took a cab here. Oh, well. There's got to be a store here. I'll buy stuff at the store, and then we'll go back to Pacifica. I still drink your ball sweat for communion. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's good. I need to sell that. So thank you. But I mean, like,
yeah.
Don't yell it so loud.
You got your Omni bathwater.
Yeah. Omni bathwater, Omni ball sweat, which is almost the same thing.
Omni piss.
And then Omni bucks, which is just me blowing toots.
Makes sense.
Yep, that's canon. What is this? Is it parts? Oh, it's a crafting spec. I'll take that. Thank you.
God, I still remember. What was it? It was Blumpkins. That's what we.
What did we do with
had
Blumpkins?
discussions about we've heard, or it was years ago we found out about a blumpkin.
Uh-huh.
Need to change up.
Which, do you know what a blumpkin is?
Yeah, it's when you like shit on somebody's chest.
No, a blumpkin's when you get a blowjob while shitting.
Oh, blowjob. Wait, that's okay. All
Yeah.
for yeah. I wish I could sell. If I could sell my ball sweat for that much, I'd have had a VTuber a long time ago. Okay, you get a
You never
blowjob
know.
while
You haven't tried.
taking a shit. That's
While shitting.
so gross.
It was Purple Swordfish that introduced that.
Of
us
course,
to that.
of course, it was Alex. Of course, it
Yeah,
was.
Alex was like, "You ever heard of a blumpkin?"
So
No.
funny. Oh no, ooh my boy, don't do that. I don't know if you were on the receiving. He said I've done Blumpkin. I don't know if you were on the. I don't want you to be on the receiving or the giving end of that. That's poop. Don't be around poop when there's
Well, you're not.
blowjobs
Yeah, but
happening.
You're not, touching the poop.
Yeah, it's just like I just really can't. I really gotta go, but I also really need you to suck my dick while I like. It's not gonna be more than like 20 minutes, 40 if you're lag. You can wait.
I mean, I would hope you'd flush at
Just
some point.
helping a
though,
guy
like,
out.
during it.
Blowing your load doesn't make you poop faster. I don't know who told you that. They tricked you.
Listen, if getting a boner doesn't help you poop faster, then I've been doing it wrong.
Yeah, just get a squatty potty. That'll help. Believe me.
I'm not doing a squatty potty. I'm gonna sit in comfort.
That's how you poop faster.
Nah. I just need something that won't make my legs fall asleep while I'm sitting there.
Yeah, well, you're not blowing your load is not gonna help. I don't know how to tell you this.
Or is it?
Wow,
It definitely distracts me from my legs.
This fit doesn't look terrible. I kind of like the way that this looks. It's not bad. All right, let's go kill some more of the locals. Oh, wait, I need to find a taxi cab. Because I can't kill the people here. They're way tougher than me. If I'm squatting your if I'm squatty you potty, don't do that. don't put that you don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Well, he squatties while you potty.
What's over here? I'm gonna go down this road. See what's over there.
God, I recently just watched Waterboy for the first time in a long time.
You've never seen? Oh, okay.
No, in a long time.
Oh yeah. It's
I haven't seen it since it first released.
Mama said alligators so ornery because they don't have they have all them teeth but no toothbrush. I still say that to this day. Blowies while you goies. Shut the fuck up. So stupid.
God.
Roadside picnic. All right, I'm gonna go shoot up this roadside picnic. Watch. Oh, it's down here. Oh, I remember this one. This is a cool little thing. How do I?
A roadside picnic also sounds kind of like a sex position.
Yeah.
Like a rest stop or something.
A Kentucky picnic. It's when you put like 17 herbs and
At a
spices on your
Buc-ee's
asshole.
specifically.
Let's deactivate that. Deactivate that. Open that. And then we can do that, and this. Ooh, a new handgun. That's wait. I probably can't equip this one. We'll see. Inventory, guns. Oh, I can equip this one, and it's much stronger. It doesn't have all the extra bonuses, but it's by raw power. It's better. Okay. Whoa, it came with a scope? This feels stronger. I hear gunfire, and I'm sad that I'm not part of it, so let's take care of that.
Oh, be part of it.
Yeah. Guys, me too. Whoa, shit. Oh, wow, they just shot at me from
I'm
a
here too,
bridge.
guys.
Yeah, I'm really here now. Wow, this gun is much stronger. I'm helping. Oh, let's see if we can finish this roll off with ricochets. You like that? You like that? My street cred has hit 30, which means now I can get the mantis blades and other arm cyberware, but I don't know if I want to. Should I? The main reason I'm curious is because in this game, if you equip the hand cyberware, you can't unequip it anymore, and it changes the way they look permanently. And I kind of want to keep my normal looking hands. Let me see. I can just throw my hands. Yeah, I kind of want to keep my hands, but at the same time...
How am I supposed to back off with the hook hands?
Well, I mean, like, they retract, but... yeah. I'll save, and then I'll get some, and I'll show you guys what I mean. If you're in chat, or if you're watching the stream.
Yeah, but will the feel of robot hands be the same? I mean...
One of your hands is already cybered up, anyway.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be your squeezing hand.
No, it doesn't have to be. What is... Let me eat the goddamn milkshake. Hello. I'll take that and that.
Why are you eating a milkshake?
Because I slurp it all up.
Does it also bring the boys to the yard?
Yeah, indeed it does. Hup. Wow, why is this destroyed? Okay. Hello? Hook door car hand. Yeah, that's the cyberware I'm installing.
God.
We've watched way too much Game Grumps. That's so funny.
Boy.
I bet you all these dudes are respawned again, so I can get some more experience. Yep, they sure are. Alright, I should save, though, because there's a good chance that I'm going to die.
Why do you just keep sucking?
Well, that's how I keep giving Omnibucks.
Yeah, that is true.
But the reason why this...
very generous.
Yeah, the reason I have this one is because this encounter is scripted. So, once I start, a car of enemies shows up.
Oh yeah, the other game I've been playing a lot of is Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah, I heard the moms are crazy thick in that game. Is that true?
You can make any character like a Pixar mom.
Hell yeah.
Like your main character, you just choose body type. And one of them, the body types you can choose is Pixar.
Do they have
Pixar
super
mom.
fat Mexican yet? Because most games don't have that option. I'm always a little disappointed.
I mean, you can get the color of...
You just get a 10 mom.
Like Mexican. Yeah, and then you can make her super thick.
I guess. I think Saints Row is probably the only game where I could make me in the game. It would be accurate. Ow. Oh, you know what? If you're going to stay in that car, I'm going to blow it up. So, enjoy that. Alright, time for slow motion again.
I do also appreciate that the new Saints Row allows at least topless nudity.
This one does as well.
Yeah, well,
I don't have it on for
stream.
stream.
To allow full nudity.
Yeah, I don't have it on for stream.
Pussied out.
Yeah, the USD for Omnibucks is $5. Jesus, the Omnibucks. I would hope for the cost of a blowjob is more than $5, but I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm the weird one here.
I don't know. It depends on how good you are at it.
Yeah, well, I don't have a lot of stamina. You know that.
Well, see then, like that's why it's only $5.
Well, you know, I'm a good I have good conversation, so I figured that would get me something.
Nah, if I wanted to talk, then I wouldn't be shoving my dick in the mouth. Like. That's
fair. That's fair.
God, I'd be like talking with like a dentist or something while they have everything in your mouth. Like you're just sitting there talking while giving the blowjob.
If we're going down that road.
Oh yeah, you know.
Want insurance money? That's gonna happen. He has so many teeth. It's like a great white in there, rows on rows on rows. Don't call out my dentures, all right? Fucking be cool.
Wouldn't be as bad if they weren't as.
Yeah, well, life's tough sometimes.
dick's going through a shredder.
Oof. Oof. All right. Did I go where I wanted to go? Okay. There's a gig here, but I can't do that one. I would die. All right, yeah. Let's go to the Ripper Dock, so I could show off the Mantis blades. New two wrongs make us right. No, I don't want to go doing that one. I don't want to wait for my shark teeth to get blowies. Alright.
Oh.
Now, my first game that I played that I never finished when this game released, I had Mantis blades. And then I had a run where I did Gorilla Arms, and I didn't finish that one either. And then my last one, I had the Monowire. And Monowire, I finished
So
the game.
what you're saying is it's the different arms that caused you to not finish the game.
Yeah, and the Edge Runners update, but yeah, the arms. Monowire is really cool, but it's just really dangerous.
Looking to get
Arms. Okay. Now, I never mess with the projectile system. I'm just going to buy everything. Okay, so let's go to Gorilla Arms first, and I'll show you. When you have Gorilla Arms, your hands permanently change. So see, now I've got like these metal knuckles and metal fingers. So I no longer have my pretty nails. I have this permanent look on my arm, on my hands. I got these this stuff on my wrists, my forearm. Sorry. So like that's how the Gorilla Arms look. Let's go change it.
looking to get.
Change Gorilla Arms to the Monowire. So now my hands are normal-esque. Whoop. But I've got this metal stuff on my palm, and my wrist has that metal thing. That's where the actual Monowire comes out. And like you can swing it. It's a whip. And it has crazy range. But you'll notice that if I go into an area like that has even one civilian around, I'm probably going to wind up killing that civilian on accident and getting the cops called on me. But this weapon is really cool. All right, let's go to the Mantis
That's
blades.
what you meant by dangerous.
Yeah, yeah, it's wild. Like if I were to swing on this dude once, I would probably hit that girl in front of him. All right, now we go back to.
They shouldn't have been walking there.
I'm going to check out the rocket arms. I've never bought or used the rocket arms before, so this will be a learning experience.
Do they fire out rockets?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or do they fire fists like a rocket?
No, they fire rockets. It's a projectile system. Let's go find some people to use it on. Grab this real quick. Down here, maybe? Did these people respawn? That's cool as fuck. Yeah, it is. These dudes respawn? They did not. I need to find... Where are the local gang members? I bet you they're over here by this car. Let's take a look at the arms real quick. Wait, am I not allowed to look at the arms? How do the arms work? How do the... Oh... They're my grenades. All right. This is Militech. No, these are guards. Whoa. Yeah, my arm now my fist has that permanent cyber like etching on it, and now I've got rockets on my that I can shoot out.
That's kind of cool though.
Whoa. Holy shit. I could shoot 3, and they fucking exploded the shit out of these dudes. They're on a cooldown. Do they not? They don't shoot unless there's a target. Oh, no, there you go. Okay. What's the cooldown? It's only a couple seconds. It's a 5-second cooldown, so I get 3 rockets and then a 5-second cooldown.
That's not that bad.
That's pretty good. And I can alter them. Like if you have the I think I have the epic ones. If you get the legendary ones, I'm sure you could alter them even farther. So
even harder.
Explosive round. I can add a neoplastic coating to increase crit. Yeah. But, as cool as that is, we should go back and check out the actual cool ones. The ones that everybody... Hold on, I'm going to blow up these dudes with the rocket. They don't do that much damage. The grenade was cooler. I'm just going to... I just punched this dude in the face that was running right at me. Alright, we got him. I just socked him in the mouth. That's pretty funny. Okay. But let's go take a look at the actual cool one. The one that's in all the trailers and the one you think of when you think of Cyberpunk. Let's go get the Mantis Blades.
That was in all the trailers? I mean, granted, I didn't really watch any of the trailers. So.
Yeah, like remember like the original trailer, there was that lady that was running through and her arms sprouted out blades, and you'll see that in like different trailers or shots of various net runners and stuff using them. That's what you can get those, and I'm about to equip them. So, if I run back out here and I unsheath, now I've got these huge fucking blades on my hand, on my arms. And they come like mantis arms. They like have these, they have angles on them.
It's kind of cool.
And you can make them even stronger with different upgrades. But when you actually use them... Yeah, you get this lunge. It's crazy. And you fucking, just... Their head explodes. Thank you, my boy. Thank you for the applause.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mantis arms are really cool, but I mean, look at how
cool.
Look at how grisly like they make your arms look. You don't have good-looking hands anymore. I'm gonna keep the Mantis arms.
I didn't realize you were a fucking hand model.
I wanted my hand. I was looking at gorilla armors for the longest time. The weird knuckles. We're gonna keep the Mantis blades.
Well, yeah, if you masturbate that much, you're gonna have weird knuckles.
Yeah, well, the palms more than knuckles, but I get it. Do you have any trade? Do you have any stuff that I can buy? It's interesting. No, you don't have anything. Okay. What about cyberware? I do. I have some stuff I can make. I can make thermal damage for my cyber arms. That's berserk. I think that's for Sandovistan. That's berserk. That's monowire. Here we go. So then, if I go back into my cyberware, go to my operating system. When it removes all burn, shock, poison, and bleeding effects. Just mollywopping all the haters, exactly. Imagine instead of blades, it was pre-lube dildos. It's funny that you say that. I'm not gonna do it on.
What is that, Saints Row?
No, this game.
There's pre-lube dildos.
So early on, there is a. Okay, I need to get my thoughts in order. When you're doing the first main story mission, you need to collect a couple of things for the heist. And one of them, you have the option to work with this Militech Corpo. And if you go through the correct options with her, what'll happen is that now, at some point in this run, I will get a text message or a call from her saying, hey, it was great working with you. And I can choose the option to flirt with her. And she'll be like, meet me at this motel, and you'll get like a secret sex scene, and it's pretty average, it's pretty mid, like it's whatever. But when you're done and she's walking out the door, you can look over and you can get a unique item, which is just a huge dildo that you whack people with. But if you have the game on no nudity, like I have it right now, instead it'll just be a wrench or something, like something generic. So yeah. I'm not gonna get it on stream. I'd have to get it off stream if I wanted to get the dildo. But that's a
Makes
thing in
sense.
this game. If you go through the right options, you can get a huge dildo as a fucking weapon. Feel free to look it up
That
on.
is like Saints Row.
Yeah, feel free to look it up on online if you're curious about what it actually looks like, because it is a giant dildo.
I do like them. A lot of games nowadays are having like essentially a streamer mode.
Yeah.
Where they remove certain stuff like that, like the nudity, or Disney Dreamlight Valley has where they remove all the copyrighted music.
Ow.
And it
Yeah,
replaces-
that seems wildly important for that game.
Yeah. You know, and I know Guardians of the Galaxy did the same thing.
Yeah, I had that on every time I streamed. Although a couple of cutscenes you desperately need the
That's
licensed
why,
music.
yeah, I can't. That game, I was like, I can't stream this because I don't want to have that on. I want to have the licensed music.
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 epic moments where the music is really important, which is still more than average. But like you don't. But other than that, you don't really need it. But man, with it on, those moments are so much better. One was said Dragon Age Mass Effect style sex scenes. Yeah, I think the Mass Effect scenes, Mass Effect 3 scenes, were more raunchy than the ones in Cyberpunk. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Mass Effect, until like most of the Mass Effects don't even show nudity.
So they don't really
Like,
show what it is in this game is they're like vignettes kinda. So it'll activate the cutscene, and like I guess kissing looks weird in first person on games. So whenever
sense.
somebody leans in for a kiss, it just goes all black, and then it'll transition to like somebody humping, and then it'll black out and transition to another scene of somebody humping, and it's all first person, so it's you either humping or getting humped, and it just moves and moves and moves until it's over. And usually you don't see genitals, you just see tits if there's women involved.
Right.
If it's men, then there's no tits or whatever. But you don't see like a dick flopping around or anything like that. They're pretty tame, and they just look weird.
Still sucks that they got rid of like the crotch nudity.
Yeah, when you're I mean, you can still see it in the inventory screen, but when you're running around, you're wearing pants.
Yeah.
Inquisition got
sucks.
pretty good. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played Inquisition.
Inquisition had some actually decent stuff.
Need that and that. Ow. Well, actually, not ow. I have a cyberware installed where whenever I'm in burn, instead of doing damage, it gives me a 10% damage boost. So if you'll see, like I'm on fire, my health isn't going down, but those 3 little lines, I have a damage boost on me right now. It's pretty hilarious. Cyberpunk is so cool. Whoa, my God. I don't know what happened with your mic, but it sounded like dispatch, that crackling. That was so weird.
I have no idea.
It's never happened before. All right, let's get these dudes too. Oh no, I got into a Mantis Blade unique kill screen and it took me out of my slow-mo. That's not bueno. That lunge is outrageous. I remember now. I suddenly remember why I loved the Mantis Blades my first run. They're so cool and they're so fun.
They ruin your hands, right?
Yeah.
Your hand modeling career is now over. It's dead.
Oh well, I'll just kill anybody that criticizes me.
That's what I would do.
With poison, ironically.
Not specifically the giant blades.
No, not the giant blades. I'll eat the Mr. Whitey, and I will put the bluegrass away. Feet. I mean,
Why are you eating whitey?
it's wild that like a game like here and okay. I'm gonna reveal. I'm gonna be a little bit more open than I usually am. All right. You know how I always make the Tifa feet joke? Well,
yeah.
I need sometimes when the time calls for it, because I'm always thinking of the
Tifa feet?
I'm always thinking of the bit. I need Tifa feet available to me in case I need to supplement it for a joke of some sort. So I've looked up Tifa feet. I've looked up a lot of Tifa feet, and I did not realize there was such a vast difference in quality that you can find for like 3D feet, right?
Yeah.
And so it made me start looking at stuff. And DOA 6, which is all about like how buxom and how beautiful these women are, their feet are just like weird blobby ovals. and now I see it all the time. And then I look at this game, like why are the feet so detailed? Why did they have the wrinkles and like the discoloration from like the way that the people walk? Like why put that much effort into the feet in this game?
For the feet people.
Like what the fuck,
For
man?
feet fetish.
It started
For
out as a
people
bit
like
on
you.
yeah, exactly my boy said. It started as a bit.
Open to fetish.
Yeah, I hope I was just sitting there clicking. I hope this doesn't awaken something in me.
Little did he know he became a degenerate that day.
Oh, it's done now for sure. It's part of there. Look, I'm not saying that I have a folder full of favorites, but I'm saying that you're not allowed to look at my favorites. That's...
Don't look at the folder filed homework.
Yeah. That's for me. That's for me. That's for my downtime. We've said Disney too many times. Mike is yeah. Is Michael Eisner, right? Is the dude from Disney?
No. Well, he used to be. That was like 2 people ago.
Oh, he wrote Michael, but he meant Mickey. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mickey's after. Yeah, that would make more sense.
Well, yeah. He needs his money.
Uh-huh.
No, the current head of Disney got booed when he went on stage at D23, so...
Oh, did he? Is that why
Yeah.
I saw that? Is that why you posted that meme about that woman becoming the new head of Disney?
Yeah, which, if you do, you probably wouldn't know who that woman is, but... I figured only Julie would get the joke, that's why I only tagged him. But,
Thank you, my boy. Yeah,
there's this thing at, like, if you stay at one of the Disney resorts where they just show you, like, must-dos at the parks and stuff. And she's like the overexcited person that's just there to be like to tell you all the great things that are going on and everything else. So that was the joke. It's like, yeah, we'd rather have her.
That makes sense. I see how people would say that.
But it's funny how many people took that as like a serious thing. They're like, wow, is she even qualified? And like, of course they're putting a woman as the and it's like, it's hilarious that people just, that was their instant thing. Instead of realizing, like, guys, it's a joke.
Yeah, the internet
what the
runs
fuck? You're just
wild.
outing yourself on a lot of things that
Yeah,
I don't know if you wanted to out yourself on.
It's so sickening that there's so many people that are so oblivious to like their misogyny or their racism, and it doesn't matter how many times you point it out, they're just like, no, that's not right, that's not me, I wouldn't be like that. It's like the evidence is right there in front of you, you put it out there.
Yeah, it's like you just said it. Like the first thing when you saw this was that
why are you
like,
reacting this way of
like
all
a woman
ways?
and it's like you do realize, number one, this is a joke, but number two, why was that your immediate response?
Yeah, they have like, you're never gonna meet these people, like, ever. This Kevin Feige, who you love so much, you're never gonna meet him. He's never gonna come to your birthday. Why do you care? Just
You'll never be friends. Don't worry.
Just let it go and let these people live their lives. One time I got on a cruise and some people were upset. We had a lady captain. That's so stupid. That's so...
As long as the ship doesn't sink, I don't care who the fuck is captain.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter because
If the ship sinks, I'm gonna blame whoever the fuck was captain.
Yeah, it's gonna be... eventually it's all gonna be run by robots and AIs.
Oh, yeah.
So I won't worry too much about it. Hey, friend. It's me.
Like, I don't get why people would be upset at that. Like, can they do the job? Yes, great. Like, that's what matters.
And then I think their thing is they assume that the job can't be done by them, and it's like,
yeah, which is so strange.
Yeah, you should.
It's strange to think like automatically that the job can't be done by them.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I would rather have her than me, and I'm a man. I wouldn't trust me behind the wheel of a boat. Like, are you kidding me?
We would all die.
Yeah,
Like...
immediately. I don't know how we'd end up on land. I'll tell you that much. For fucking real, she just got the islands.
How did you get 50
exactly,
miles inland? Listen, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
you're. I'm honestly more surprised than you. Like,
yeah, someone just gave me the wheel and told me, like, all right, you're in charge now. Next thing I know, we're in Cleveland. I don't know how.
Yeah, we're landlocked. And another of those, yeah. Oh, and then all those married men have Grindr accounts, so they're not even paying attention to the boat or or the plane or whatever they're supposed to be.
Not.
They're just fucking around. I don't know. It's so easy to not be an asshole. It's so easy to not get your nose in other people's business. I think that's a big part of it, is people wanting to get involved all the time. Just fuck off.
Yeah, it's like, just ignore it.
Are these cops? No, they're not cops, so we can take them out. Hey, friends. You know what? I'm gonna grenade these guys.
That reminds me, so they announced some stuff for the Disney 100th anniversary.
100 years of Disney.
Yeah,
100 years, Rick and Morty, right? That's the meme. I don't watch
know.
Rick and Morty.
I watch every episode once and then I move along. Like, what is it? I have to do it in your not safe for work.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I don't have. I haven't watched any Rick and Morty. I don't have a television. So.
But for the 100 years, like, this has to be on purpose that they chose the wording they did for this design of Mickey ears.
What is this?
Like, the first line of the description is just like, really?
Oh, did you post it? Let me see.
Yeah, I posted in the not safe for work.
It's paint. It's obviously paint, but
no, Minnie. It says Minnie is dripping with excitement.
Because it's paint.
That's the description
paint
for it.
I get it, but they should.
Well, it's supposed to be platinum dripping, but because it's the platinum anniversary.
Oh, I thought it was paint. Yeah, I never found this spot before. I just found a garage where a netrunner got fried to death. His head is literally smoking.
Damn.
What happened here?
Either he deserved it, or damn, poor dude.
His Chinese is still warm. It's still smoking.
Can you eat it?
No, unfortunately.
It'd be kind of funny to be like, damn, what happened to you, bro, as you're like eating his Chinese food?
Minnie is dripping. Yeah, I know. His name is Spectral Kid. What?
Yeah, she's got to be dripping with excitement. It says the same thing about the Mickey ones too. It says that Mickey is dripping with excitement. You know, as you do.
You ever met a kid online who was a real douchebag and was just not listening to anything you had to say and just memeing on you? That seems like that's what this Spectral Kid is. Some dude was like, you don't want to check on those BDs, and he's just XDing at him. Oh, he said meh. That's one of my triggers. I hate when people say meh. Because it's just you telling me that you're not paying attention to me, but you still want me to pay attention to you and listen to what you say. I'm like, fuck you, man. Don't say meh to me. You fucking talk to me. Yeah.
Meh.
You think before you message me? And then this kid says, think before you message me, okay? And it's all caps. You know, I'm just gonna decrypt. Oh, and he talked all this. Is so satisfying because he talked all this shit. He's a meh kid.
So he talked a bunch of shit and then got killed.
Yeah, and he got murked by their netrunners. I don't know if you know this, for people that don't know Cyberrunner lore, but netrunning has been around for a very long time. And when you're in a chair like this and you're wired up, you have absolutely no protection on your physical body. And if you're attacked and countered, your brain literally cooks inside of your skull. That's how you die. They just shoot electrical voltage into your brain, and you fry your brain in your head. It's horrendous. But that's what happened to this stupid kid.
Sucks to be them.
Yeah, the kid good. I'm gonna shoot him in the head once. Twice.
Just for good measure.
Just gonna fill up. There you go.
Sucks that you can't steal his Chinese food, though.
Man, kid, it's man's fire. Yeah. My boy said his head is smoking. Mine is fire. His head. Fucking stop being so horny. At least they didn't say he was leaking with enjoyment. Yeah. Oh, about the mini thing.
Yeah. It has to be on purpose. Like, someone knew what they were writing.
I feel...
And just wanted to get it through, like, you know, as a joke.
I feel like we either are going to see a lot more of it, or we won't ever see that stuff like this in like 30 or 40 years, because I feel like what happened is some executive had the idea of dripping paint on their head, and every time these people were like, no, the internet's not going to be kind to that, they're just like, no, just do what I say, just do what I say. I feel like that's what had to have happened.
Is that, like, they were like, oh, yeah, no, it's fine, and then people were like the younger generation of people are like, this is gonna be like taken the wrong way, and they're like, nah, it's fine, they'll understand it. And then sure enough, the internet's like, what the hell? Like, no, there was another one. There was another not safe for work thing I could post too. That was kind of entertaining. I found recently. About nut milk.
That's so stupid. Marketing had to say something higher up. She said, "Go with it." Yeah, exactly, my boy.
Yeah.
That's obviously a penis. That's obviously a penis.
What do you mean? It's a jar, like a jug pouring milk.
No, that's a dick.
The nut in the background. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I think How I Met Your Mother did it the best, where one of the architects made a building that looked like a penis, and the thing is, people were trying to get him to like not build it or not show it as their planned project for so long, and finally when he was called out on it, he looks at it and this like wave of dread rushes over his face because he finally realizes what he did. And it's like, when somebody takes a peek into your psyche that deep, you have to have some kind of weird level of self-reflection that is so like powerful. I just don't know what that person was thinking, like if they ever realized that or had that moment.
Probably not.
As lactose intolerant person, love nut milk. That's what my boy said.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's me.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was nut milk. I'm sure there's a lot of people that enjoy nut milk.
Oh yeah. Oh, most of those boat drivers we were talking about, they enjoy nut milk on the side.
That is true.
Yeah.
Most people that have Omnibucks.
Oh yeah, they love nut milk. Or I love nut milk. Wait, no, let's not keep this meme going.
Heard it here, folks. Omni loves nut milk.
God damn it, this lore is not what I wanted. There's a taxi cab here that I never unlocked before. God, wandering
I
around
missed the
this
not safe for work spot.
Oh, we all do. We all. Oh, applause for the joke.
That used to add to Sergio's lore of him being a furry and always getting furry porn on there.
It was the best. Yeah, It can be brought back. I don't have the energy in me to host the server, nor the bandwidth, because I work from home.
Yeah.
So I just can't have a server going while I'm working. So
yeah, it does suck that it can't come back, but
slow motion in this game is so fucking powerful. I love it, and I avoided it for so long because they teach you how to be a net runner first. But if you just give that up and get slow motion, it's so satisfying. Berserk is cool too. I had it when I had my gorilla arms, but Sand Division is so fucking cool. When I have max street cred and I can get the gold version, like the max best version of Sand Division, what it does is it gives you 30 seconds of slow-mo. It slows the world down by 10%, and you're free to do whatever you want. But it's kind of weird. Like, I had to figure out, because it slows the world down so much, your guns still react the same way. So if you have even a machine gun, your machine guns shoot at 10% of the speed. It's basically useless, right? But if you equip a sword, you still swing that sword super fast. Exactly. And I was just murdering people. It was that thing you see in animes where like somebody cuts them and they sheathe their sword and then you see their body fall. Literally, I would do cuts, you'd see heads explode, and then I would just stand there waiting for my slow motion to end and their bodies would crumple.
Straight up anime protagonist.
Yeah, it was so cool. I felt more like an anime villain, if we're gonna be honest. Umaboy said, I'm counting the days until Lad commissions a furry artist. I would commission some. Oh, should we do that without telling him? Should we commission?
Oh my god,
some
yes.
furry porn for him, of him?
I would.
What is Sergio's furry? Is this something we should talk about on stream? Is that
persona?
Cool? Yeah, his persona. I don't know.
I don't know what his persona. Like, you all would know him better on that.
I feel like
what animal would be his persona?
Whatever Bidoof is
beaver?
A beaver? Would he be a beaver? He seems so friendly, but so mean. He could turn on you. Nice. He was like doing beaver. Bleach Protect shit. Yeah, exactly, my boy. Man, I'll show it on stream when I have that. I just don't think I'm gonna get to 50 street cred. I need 50 street cred to get that final one. What is Lag's persona? Yeah, I don't know. What would his persona be? It's got to be something. I feel like it would be something woodland and friendly. What is that Australian? What is that Australian thing that looks happy?
The Owaka?
The Owaka? Would he be an Owaka? Can Owakas drink? Because whatever fursona, it has to have alcohol.
I'm sure an Owaka can drink. Like,
My
give it
man's
a
a
beer.
hyena? You think? No, he's got people pleaser and rude energy, so he'd be a hyena? I could see Lag as a hyena. What are the
There you
typical
go.
furries? Because I know furries are usually... I'm generalizing
Dogs,
here.
cats,
But
wolves,
it's
fennec
like
foxes.
wolves and foxes are what I always see. I don't know how deep the fursona thing runs.
I mean, it's pretty deep. Like,
What?
there's
It's down
pretty much
here.
one for every animal you can think of.
Because we would have to figure
I've only
that
ever
out.
had like one piece of furry artwork commissioned.
Well, we would have to figure out what his fursona is and then commission it doing something horrible. Just awful.
Giving
Being stepped on by Tifa's feet, it would be my gift to him.
It'd also be a gift to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I made copies, obviously. What's around here?
Like, I need you to do 2.
Oh, there's a cyber psycho here. I don't want to do that.
Probably be a digital. Or, well, would you commission a digital picture or a physical?
I don't think you understand. For the bit, I would commission a portrait. Like, if it's good enough and the idea's there,
Oh my god, that would be glorious.
I would fucking do it.
Oh my god, you could have his like persona being like the chick from Titanic.
What's behind? Who's his Jack? Or is he Jack?
Like, it would be like the painting, like as if like his
Man.
persona is just kind of like sprawled out on the couch.
Oh, that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
we could do that. I thought you were doing like him on the boat. Uma Boy said he
Nah.
doesn't have fox energy. To be honest, I don't know what I wouldn't think so. It's just full on oil painting. Yeah, I would do it. What is
Yeah, that
happening
would
here?
be glorious.
Oh, these cops are fighting some people. Should I help them? I guess I should. I do want to kill people. Activate slow motion.
Now you got me wanting to find a furry artist for you.
It'd be so funny.
Although they'd be really expensive.
Oh yeah, it would. Like commissioning art. I've never commissioned art before. But I know that it's expensive. Well, I guess I've commissioned emotes. That kind of counts. But
yeah,
my artist she doesn't ask for very much, and I paid her extra because she was asking for so little. I was like, you deserve more money.
Well,
than
yeah,
this.
and you're also not getting like a full-on oil paint.
Yeah, no, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I would put some real cash down for the meme. My boy said it's like 70 to 100. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, that's actually surprisingly cheap. I know some of the furry artists that I follow on Twitter and stuff, their commissions are like 200.
Oh, what the hell is here? Oh, should we do blades? That's what we're gonna do.
Let's see, if I'm dating myself, like the last time I commissioned furry artwork was on Ink Bunny. Anyone remembers Ink Bunny?
I don't even.
I don't know
what
if
that
anyone.
is.
But that was a furry site back in the day. Might still be around. I don't know.
Ooh, my boy, are you familiar with Ink Bunny? Is that a thing I should be? Is that where I should get my stuff commissioned? All right.
I don't know. I get a furry picture of Sakura from Naruto back in the day.
You fucking dweeb. All right.
Damn right.
We're gonna slow mo and we're gonna.
It cost me, I think, $10, but
God
I was back
damn
in
it.
high school, so
I'm gonna have to get rid of Mantis Blades if I'm gonna be doing the slow mo stuff, because it happened again where I went into the Mantis Blade unique animation and it took me out of my slow motion.
oh. Yeah, it doesn't pair well with slow motion, I'm guessing.
Nah. Well, because it cancels it out, and slow motion is like what makes this so powerful. I got some Tony the Tiger stuff when I was younger. Of course you did. I'm always amazed by how horny
I'm
the
surprised he
furry
didn't
is.
just get like hasn't gotten some recently as well. Like just
Remind me never to eat Frosted Flakes at your house, ooh my boy. I don't trust it.
oh, they're frosted in more ways than one.
I don't trust it. I'm sorry. My blade skill is going up so fucking fast now. I think I have some perk points to spend.
See, another game I haven't played since I bought it was Hot Wheels.
Oh, play Hot Wheels.
It was fun, but...
It is fun, right? Like, it's nothing too special. It's just solid.
No. I'm kind of glad I picked it up on sale and not full price, no offense. But...
Yeah, if you get the DLC on the cheap, get the DLC. Or check the DLC, because they give you a ton of free stuff anyway.
Oh, yeah, I have all the free deal. Like, anything that said free, I was like, yep, download, download, download.
Uma Boy said, look, the amount of Beastars porn I have on my laptop is astounding, illegal even. I don't think you could beat, in terms of general porn collection, I don't think you could beat Scott.
Pretty sure the chick from Beastars was pretty hot.
The bunny?
Or
oh, like,
no, not
or
Beastars.
She an
I was
actual
thinking
chick?
of, my bad, I was thinking of B&A.
What is B&A?
Brand new animal.
Oh, I don't know what brand new animal is.
It was another, like, furry series.
Ah.
But I think it was done by Trigger.
Trigger.
But yeah.
Speaking of
B&A.
Trigger, was there a release date for the new Trigun?
No, I don't think off the top of my head there was.
It's good, Trigger. Oh, my boy said exactly what you said. He said it's good, Trigger did it.
Yeah. Yeah, the chick from that, not bad.
Look at that. They're
no
all
one
dead.
will beat Aisha Clan though from Outlaw
Brother
Star.
in knowledge. He's all capped that for you. Brother in knowledge. Look, I've been in slow motion for so long, and they were just dead. Like, one of the coolest things in this... Okay, I'm going to tell you the coolest thing I did in slow motion. I had a katana. I'm leaning back because I'm talking to my camera, but my camera's off. I'm so stupid. I had my katana. I activated slow motion. I did a lunge that was like 15 feet away, and I one-shotted this dude. His shotgun flies in the air because they throw their... Oh, no, I killed the first one. I killed the second one because whenever you kill somebody and they don't react, their gun stays on them. So I killed the second one. He was starting to equip his weapon, so his shotgun flew out of his hand. I grabbed it midair, paused the game, and used that shotgun to kill the third one. It was tremendous.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. We still love you, King. Thank you for loving me, even though I don't have a camera on. Imagine I had an awesome VTuber.
How are people supposed to jack off when you don't have the camera on?
I don't know. Their imagination. You have to do it like they did back in the day. I'm gonna have to start.
Yeah, what is this fucking radio?
Yeah, radio. It's old time radio. Oh, I've been so into Cyberpunk, and I really want to get into the tabletop RPG, Cyberpunk Red. I've been trying to see if I can find a group.
Finding a group?
Yeah, there are groups that I can find through like Roll20 and Discords, but they all do it on days I can't. Like literally the only day that I can do it is Sunday nights, and everybody does it on weekdays or Saturday nights. And I can't make that happen. Well, before I use my PSP and my neighbor's Wi-Fi to jerk off. Yeah. Yeah, do that. That's the life you have to live. Increase the speed with blades. There we go. I don't know if I can do Santa Vista. Can I? No, danger's still very high. Danger's high. Yeah, I can't do those yet. I can't believe how much of Pacifica I've explored. Can I do these up here? Yeah, I think this is what we're gonna head up to this area. This isn't. Is this Watson? Yeah, that's Watson. That's not where I want to go. I want to go to the past that area. North up here. Yeah, let's do a gig. Let's do a gig. And we're just going to go in here and we're going to like just murder everybody with the mantis blades. I need to find a taxi.
Good luck finding a taxi.
At this time of night,
Mantis blade person.
Your lips to God's ears. Wrong way. This way. Fast travel is very helpful, but you have to find the taxi like call machines. It's not like Uber's a thing. Fucking stupid.
Oh, it's like older Yakuza games. where you have to go find a taxi.
It's very Japanese, yeah.
And they're at like certain places and stuff like that.
Here. Let's go here.
And then newer Yakuza's like, hey, you have a cell phone. Like, just use that for an app.
Yeah, it's convenient. It's convenient. But this is Night City, baby. I'm hungry.
Where they should have convenience in smartphones.
To an extent, I think people are always very surprised when like they realize how limited the future is in this game. For a bit of lore, to sort of give you context to what I mean, that was cool. In this story world, in the lore here, there was a World Wide Web like we had. It was extremely dangerous because corporations were starting to censorship and take over a whole bunch of parts of it, but it was still completely open. So if you wanted to communicate with another part of the world, you could. But what happened was that this one dude showed up and he was like, nah, that's not good enough anymore. I'm going to destroy the internet. And he succeeded. He 100% destroyed the World Wide Web. And he thought, well, things were going to go back to the Stone Ages. It was going to be better. People would communicate less, but they'd have better communities. And what wound up happening instead was that the corporations were like, if there isn't a World Wide Web, let's offer local nets, and we will 100% control those local nets. So if you go to Night City, you
the
can't.
plan just massively backfired.
Yeah, so you can't if you're in Arizona and you're in Tucson, you can use Tucson's internet, but it's localized to Tucson. You can't like reach out or take over or interact with stuff on the other side of the world.
In other locations.
Yeah, everything's
You're
limited.
saying that I can't look at my big titty Japanese girls.
Pretty much. By the time you get to 2077
God,
now,
why would I be alive at that point?
Yeah, which is why you're so limited in a lot of ways, and only the corporations can like communicate or travel across the world.
Might as well just kill yourself.
Sometimes it's easier in Night City. Uma Boy said, I guess when I said I was hungry, he said I had beef fajitas and carrots, beans with chicharrones. Carrots. Oh, charo beans. Racist ass autocorrect. Enjoy your entry. Yeah, exactly. I was like, what the hell are carrot beans? It's charo beans. I don't like charo beans. I just like pinto beans. All right, we're going to do this with Mantis Blaze, right? We're just gonna...
I mentioned it on the in the Discord, but I enjoyed having tostones for the first time. Like, they were pretty good. Even if they were kind of just sitting in a hot box for a while, so they were a little dry. It's weird though, like the tostones and quesadilla is all that my like cafeteria at work can make that's actually good. Everything else just fucking sucks.
Does it? What else do they make?
Burgers, chicken fingers, onion rings, french fries.
Oh, I thought you meant like other Mexican food or like Latino food.
No, those are the only two options you have. Well, they have empanadas sometimes, and those are pretty good, but they're also just like frozen empanadas.
Yeah.
Like, they just kind of fry them up and that's it. Whereas the others, they're actually making.
Stand up.
So.
Get down. That's
it's
so.
Just unfortunate.
That's so. Again, I looked at camera because I was going to talk directly to chat. That's so fun to just run in with slow motion and start murdering everybody.
Yeah, we used to have. It was a company called Tres Habaneros. Really good. Like, they would do a bowl, so I would get a bowl of rice with some black beans and some chorizo, stuff like that. Really good. Little pico de gallo on top.
I will say, with no irony, Tres Habaneros is a fantastic name for a company or business. I absolutely love that.
Yeah. But they haven't reopened with COVID. So...
my boy said, I'm sorry they were dry from what you were talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah, the tostones.
I was about to say
Don't worry,
the
ketchup made them better.
Before they would destroy. What do you have, tostones filled with mustard? Is that what you were going to say?
No, I threw ketchup on those tostones. They were good.
Do you dip your tostones in rum? Is that why it's more Puerto Rican than anything else? Is it protesting white people taking over the beaches? That's a little bit of political satire for you. For people that aren't aware, in Puerto Rico, there's a bunch of white people, rich white people that are moving in, and legally all the beaches are 100% public, but these rich people are putting fences up and trying to claim beaches as their own.
Wow.
Yeah, they're just more colonizers
Fucking
invading.
assholes.
It's literally happening in 2022. It's insane. So look it up if you're curious. Donate if you can. It's there.
It's sad.
Yeah, it's the worst. In 2022, these people. I think it's like I don't want to tell tales out of school, but I think one of the people that moved there was one of the Pauls, like Logan or Jake Paul. Somebody can correct me on that.
I wouldn't be surprised. They're assholes.
I'm pretty sure there's a rich white YouTuber that is part of the problem. But
I wouldn't be surprised with either one of them.
bro, it's mustard and salsa. Oh, that's the tostada you like? Mustard and salsa mixed together? You fucking Puerto Rican sack of
You had me with the salsa, but fucking mustard?
Puerto Ricans love mustard. That's like the stereotype that I always bring up. But
on fucking tostones?
Puerto Ricans love mustard, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's racist of me to say, but yet again, Renee, the token Puerto Rican here, fucking proves it every week. I love you. I think there were like so many ways I could have came in here and done this sneakily, but I just ran in with fucking mantis blades. It's so cool. The vinegar bitter taste is. I know you love mustard. Oh,
I feel like vinegary things though. Do you like sauerkraut?
I can dip my nuts in sauerkraut, and you can have that. Durables.
I mean, it would make them taste better.
Ooh, things for my end. Wow, there's a whole Netrunner suit in here. We'll put those on. Yes, my boy said yes.
Yeah, sauerkraut's great. Especially, I throw it on corn dogs. Man, that's good stuff.
I don't like the sour bitter taste of like vinegar.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
Even on fries, you can throw some malt vinegar on there.
I'm a saltsman. I'm a savory boy. So less bitter, less sour, and I'll enjoy it more. It's not like I won't eat it. I'm just saying. Is there anything else around here that I can do? Man, I really did do this through the path of most resistance because there's so much room and so many things in here. I just came in.
It's
here.
like, oh, I could have done that and that.
Yeah.
Avoided that.
But I just came in here with the mantis blades. Mantis blades are really cool and really fun. That's a big part of the reason I am playing this again, other than the secret ending, is the gameplay. The gameplay is so solid, stellar. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I remember having fun with my little bit of time with the game.
Oh, I got a power. Should I switch from my pistol to a stronger revolver? We'll test it out for a bit and see what happens. And I never used this version of the double barrel. Let's see how this one works. This is a power. I even enjoy celery greens. I think they give a nice pepper flavor to herb sauces. I've never eaten the greens on celery. I like celery. I don't have a problem with that.
Not, at least not knowingly. Like, so I'd be willing to try it if it's peppery, but I have not knowingly eaten celery greens, so I'm curious what that's like.
I would imagine what's that peppery lettuce? I figured that's why most people don't use celery green, because there's lettuces that have that pepper flavor to them.
God, that so while playing on stream last week while playing Disney's Dreamlight Valley, like Goofy was talking about like his favorite fucking food, and I'm like, bullshit, that your favorite food's bouillabaisse.
Is Goofy from New Orleans now?
Well, and then Jock's like, what the fuck's bouillabaisse?
Oh, okay. Well, that says more about Jock than anybody else.
What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know how Jock didn't know about bouillabaisse. Whether I just watched too much Food Network or what, but...
Whoa. I've never used this gun before. It's a double barrel, but it shoots out both shells at once, so it's like one shot. Yeah, you have to reload. It feels very powerful though. We'll see how that works. The greens on celery is really good when used sparingly in salads. He even has a French. Oh, let's talk about Jock. He even has a French name. What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah,
Jock is a mystery and a scholar.
he really is. But that's what makes us love him.
Yeah, he's very unique.
If he wasn't, it would just be too boring.
Yeah. Do. Because of the copyright stuff on music, I turned off the radio, so now these drives are very silent. Vroom, 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 vroom. What did I eat? I saw that my family had made pancakes, and I guess they made other stuff for breakfast, and they left me some, but I don't know if you've ever had cold pancakes, but they don't hold up very well. So I went ahead and just made myself a breakfast, and it was just like pancakes, eggs, and I fried up some. I cut up some franks, or I split them in half and fried them up. And I had pretty good, but that's all that I had.
Franks?
Yeah, like hot dogs, wieners.
You call them Franks? Just a
Because
hot dog.
because I have a robust vocabulary, and I like to spice it up.
Fucking hot dog.
Sure, a hot dog. It's a hot dog. Okay, thank you, Regina.
Textbook example of a job well done.
And so I ate that like 7 hours ago now, so I'm pretty hungry. Honestly, when I planned the stream, I was just gonna do like an hour, 2 hours at most. But here we are, almost 4 hours in, and I might as well just do a regular length stream. I was just having fun.
I mean, you
mainly
pretty much almost are.
Yeah, mainly because you showed up, Scott, and you were talking, and I just like playing this game, so it's thanks to you.
Yeah, so the
mostly.
combination.
Yeah, it's mostly thanks to you that
You're
I'm
welcome.
keeping this going.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I was just bored after work, and I'm like, I need something to do. Oh, look. Like,
Yeah.
one's in, like, open chat.
I will say, like, the last 2 months have been really weird. If I'm going to be a little bit reflective on stream, it's been a little bit weird because I met so many new streamers and new people joined the Discord. Saralina and August have really become very
They're really
active.
cool.
Yeah, and
I need to actually, like, talk to them. Like,
yeah, you'll enjoy them. Saralina loves dragons. That's the one thing you got to know about her.
I've kind of noticed that. Like,
My mother makes pancakes every Sunday. It's crazy. It's wonderful is what it is. But they've been very active here, and this open streaming channel is something that I'm very glad we finally did so that people can join in and know
was a
that
cool
they're
idea.
and know that they're welcome.
yeah, that it's just like, hey, pop in whenever.
Like if somebody's
Somebody
in
seen
there.
you, like,
Hi guys.
oh, hey.
Oh, my boy.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hi guys.
I was originally wondering why you've just been in chat the whole time instead of, like, hopping into the voice.
Hold on.
or
I
just
need
an
to
open
remove
chat.
you from the streaming role because you don't deserve it. Get the fuck out of here.
It's valid. I don't know why you did that in the first place. I just haven't joined in because I don't know, I felt scared after all the changes. I was like, oh, I'll just stay over here.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I just figured maybe you were at, like, work or something and just like, oh, yeah, well, like, I can be on my phone,
No,
but I can't be in voice
no,
chat.
Omni called me out a while ago where he was like, hey, what do you do? Why haven't I heard from you? What's wrong with you? And I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
you're
yeah.
valid.
Well,
yeah, and I was like, yeah, valid. I was like, I don't know. I'm glad you called me out because I have a tendency to self-isolate. So you were just like, hey, I haven't heard from you. Are you okay? What's going on? I'm like,
yeah.
I'm stressed and I detach. I'm trying. Apologies.
It's fine. You mentioned it before, and I think none of us in our friend group reached out to you, and you disappeared for like 8 months. And I was like, I don't want that to happen again. So let me just reach out and make sure he's okay. And I guess you're still here. So, also, you Puerto Rican sack of shit. Of course, you dip your tostones in mustard.
You mix the tostones with the fucking salsa.
You brush it with mustard. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me on my stream.
It's the mustard and the salsa, and you mix them together and you dip them. It's good.
Yeah, I know you love
No.
mustard. It's just
It's
straight.
good, man. And the pickled relish and the pickled radish. You don't know nothing about pickled radish.
You're right. I don't, and I won't. And
Pickled radish is good, but, like...
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all we have in Puerto Rico. Don't.
Like, you
There's
can
not
pickle
much on
most
islands.
things, and it tastes pretty good. That is the only way I will eat a carrot, is if it's pickled.
Really?
What? What?
Or, like, if it's in chicken noodle soup and stuff because it's so
You just don't like
there
raw.
and
You
not.
don't like raw carrots.
I don't like raw carrots. I don't like cooked carrots. Like, the only reason I'll eat it in like a chicken noodle soup is because you can't taste it. It just tastes like nothing.
Not even like a candied carrot?
No, I've tried. I'm just like,
my
nah,
God.
this sucks.
I'm sorry.
Impressive.
But you pickle it, and I'm like, damn, this is delicious.
Well, yeah, it's just crunchy sour.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
complaining,
delicious.
but that's a lot of what it is. This fit isn't terrible. I'm just putting on whatever I have that's most that has the most armor. It's not terrible. Is it good? No, but it's not terrible. Oh yeah, I was gonna use the shotgun.
It looks like you're from like a 1980s episode of Star Trek.
It looks like I'm in fucking Cyberpunk, is what it looks like.
Nah,
Which is
that can't be
appropriate. Alright, I saved. Hey, Maelstrom. This thing is strong. Brutal.
Man, like the whole time we've been talking, I've played through almost all of the story mode for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R.
Is it really? Is it? Wait,
What?
isn't this,
Really?
Is it
Yeah,
short?
I was quite a ways into it already. There's 100.
okay.
It's mission based, so you can do it in any order. It's just 104 missions, and I was 70 already in, so I've been doing a little bit each day.
I started playing Dicey
It's really
Dungeons
fun.
yesterday.
Oh yeah, you
Been
never
all
told me what Dicey Dungeons is.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of it.
Is
and
it?
I think I know what it is.
Okay. So it's like, it's a roguelike deck building game, kinda? But like, you have different classes and you roll dice and you get ability cards that have like things where it's like, you roll this die and you do like that die amount of damage to the enemy, or it's like, hey, you did an even, you're gonna like set one of their die on fire, so they take 2 damage every time they use the die. I don't know. You can do like a bunch of shit. I don't know. It's really fun, and the soundtrack like slaps. Like for some reason they took like it's like they took a jazz electronic band and gave them like $8 million, and they were just like, hey, just go ham. Get a trumpet in here and just go fucking wild. So it's just really fun.
I do love a hyper brass section in my soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's part of why I like the Splatoon.
It works pretty well.
Man, did either of you watch any of my Splatoon stream last night? 'Cause
Yeah,
I had.
I
No,
did. Oh man,
I had-
this soundtrack
I had work,
slaps.
so
Okay.
The whole time I was like, this is good.
Yeah, the soundtrack is phenomenal. But I was gonna bring up. I had a wonderful rant about the stupid NPC that sells you weapons. The core gameplay of that game is really good, but there's there's a lot of stuff in that game that annoys me, like a lot. I need to find and clip that rant because essentially it was the thing is when you start the game you have access to the first weapon, the base weapon, and as you gain experience you get the ability to unlock more weapons, but you have to use a credit to get the weapon instead of you just getting the weapons, because everybody else can use them against you, but you have to choose your weapon that you want to unlock, which I think is dumb for a competitive multiplayer game, but that's neither here nor there. The thing that annoyed me was that when you say that you're having a blast and you do like 8-10 games in a row, you're like, man, I've leveled up so much, I want to go check out these other weapons because there's probably some cool ones that I've seen because I've been getting killed by them. So you go to the shop and the dude is like, hey, welcome to the shop. You've unlocked this weapon. It does this, this, and this. You've unlocked this weapon. It does this, this, and this. You've unlocked this weapon. It does this, this, and this. You've unlocked this weapon. It does this, this, and this. You've unlocked this weapon, this, this, and this. Which one do you want? And then it doesn't give you any description of the weapons. You had to have read and paid attention and memorized what the weapons are called and what he said about them. Or you have to like load screens to try each weapon individually to see which one you do or don't like. It's so annoying. Man, changing this revolver is phenomenal. I'm headshotting everything.
I didn't realize that was the exact start of the rant. I had like left to go pee and came back, and you were just going and
Yeah.
going, and I was like, "What did I miss? What's happening?"
So that led to the rant
and
what I
August
made.
was quiet, and you were just going and going, and I was like, "Okay, I
Yeah.
don't know where we started, but this is where we are."
So that was the catalyst for the rant. The actual rant was me yelling, "What if I went into a Burger King and as soon as I walked into the counter they said, 'Hey, welcome to Burger King. We have a hamburger which is a ground beef patty between bread with vegetables and cheese. We have chicken nuggets which are breaded pieces of chicken that we deep fry. You can get fries which are potatoes that we've sliced into sticks that we also deep fry. You can get a salad which we've packed as a side and you can get with a dressing. We also have chicken fingers which are much like the chicken nuggets but strips of chicken that we've deep fried. You can get a drink which is a cup with ice and a drink of your choice from our fountain selection. Which one would you want?' And then you get to order. It doesn't make any sense. There's no reason why a vendor would tell you everything they have before you have a chance to browse. It's so stupid.
Well, they want you to be knowledgeable.
Yeah, but I can't be. But I'm not there for a lesson. I'm there to look at weapons. The easier way to do that would be to have the same exact scenario, but a box pops up that tells you the weapon does this for each weapon that you highlight, like every single game does. But Splatoon had to have.
Oh man, the way you're describing Sheldon was the way that I had to work today, because I was out of like a lot of shit. So like a bunch of people would pull up to my window and they'd be like, "Hey, welcome to Dunkin'. How can I help you today?" Just to let you know, before we get started, I'm gonna be out of bagel minis, croissant stuffers, eggs, sausage, bacon, croissants. So the only hot food options I have are plain bagels with cream cheese, and I only have glazed donuts, strawberry frosted, and sour cream. What can I do for you today?
Yeah, but that's different because you're talking like you're.
And I had to do that. Had to do that like 800 million times.
Yeah, you were in a unique scenario though, because your team let you down.
That reminds me of Julian's brother when he was working at a Taco Bell. They ran out of meat, cheese, and lettuce.
It gets like that, and
it was
so
just
rough.
like, what the hell are you selling? Like, why are you open?
People would ask me that, and I would actually respond. There were a few of my regulars where they'd be like, "Renee, why are you here?" And I'd be like, "They made me come in."
I don't know.
Yeah,
like, ask my lead, like my managers. Like, I don't know why I'm here.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Today I left with $47 in tips.
They don't even tip at Dumpkin. That's pretty good.
It was amazing. I was
That
like,
is nice.
Yeah, I had a little cut. Normally I leave with like $3 or $4, maybe like $2.72. I was counting my tips and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, everybody gave me this much money? Hell yeah.
I felt sorry for you. You should be out of stuff a lot more often.
Yeah, I was the only one there as well, so I'd be like, I would go up to the window and be like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. You ordered 7 drinks, and all of them are lattes, and they have whipped cream and fucking caramel and cinnamon sugar sprinkles and
pumpkin.
All this. Yeah, they've
spice.
got all this. Yeah. I don't want to talk about pumpkin spice.
I went to Starbucks on Saturday again and got my second pumpkin spice latte of the year. I like them.
Why is it so? It's so good.
It's like crack. It's like crack in a cup. It's. I don't know why.
That's because they put crack in the cup.
It might as well be.
Every 3 days, I get 6 cases of pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Every single Sunday night, I am out of pumpkin spice.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what? I'm like, what's happening? I have over 30 bottles of this shit. What's happening?
Yeah, I
Calm
don't.
down.
I was of no real mind of it for the longest time. And Scott, if you haven't tried it, I highly suggest you give it a shot.
I mean, I don't care for coffee, but I eat a bunch of other pumpkin spice things. Like pumpkin bread's really good.
Don't they have a pumpkin spice hot chocolate at Starbucks? Am I wrong about that?
I don't know. I don't.
We have a pumpkin spice hot
when I go to hot
chocolate at Dunkin'.
Oh.
Okay. When I go to Starbucks, I get a strawberry acai refresher, substitute lemonade. That's my go-to.
What's that drink that you have at Dunkin' that I can't stand? It's just like all syrup. Is it a refresher?
Oh yes, no, it's a culotta.
Culotta, yeah, the culotta is just syrup, and I was like, I can't have this.
Culottes are trash, and culottes are actually so bad that the syrup causes all of the machines to malfunction after a certain amount of time. So we actually, at our location of Dunkin', cannot do any frozen beverages because the culotta syrup has damaged all of the gears inside of the blender that it can no longer blend anything.
Yeah, culotta shouldn't be inside of people. It's supremely unhealthy.
Right now, also at Dunkin' Donuts, we're selling a Monster Culotta drink.
Oh man.
Where it is a full bottle of 24-ounce Monster with 6 pumps of culotta syrup, and that's it. Over ice.
I've made enough. Yeah, I've made enough unhealthy decisions that I don't need to take any more time off of my heart valves. I
We
can't.
don't have them on a menu, but they're like a DoorDash only option, and every time I see them, I'm like, why? Why have you done this?
Some teenager, man.
I'm like, I don't even want to make this. This hurts me.
The only people I know that have ever gotten them was like my 10-year-old niece.
Like, by the times I put like
that was
6 pumps of syrup in there, like the cup is a third way full of just sugar and flavoring, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just pour a Monster into this. It's great.
It's a
Shake
lot.
it up and call it a day.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And I used to be a bartender, and I feel bad serving that.
Yeah.
And I would serve a corpse reviver and a Long Island iced tea. And I'm like, I don't want to serve this.
Yeah, culottes
awful.
are. In good conscience, I can't recommend a culotta. They're bad. That being said, I fucking love pumpkin spice lattes. They're
give so
me,
good.
Yeah, they give me fucking what is that? Something in my step? What is the phrase? A pep in my step.
Pep in your step?
Yeah, put a pep in my step.
Every single day I go into work and I'm like, what am I gonna make up? Pumpkin ice chai dirty latte.
What's it? Oh, have you heard that TikTok sound? Can I get a dirty little latte? Can I get a dirty little slutty little latte? Can I get a dirty slutty little slut latte? And just keep adding and adding.
So dirty means anything that doesn't traditionally have an espresso shot in it, you add a shot of espresso. So if you get a chai latte, which is just chai tea, and you add a flavor to it, and you make it dirty, you're just adding a shot of espresso. There's a lot of jargon to being a barista, just like being a bartender, and I hate it so much. Where I was like, I went from working from like fucking 6 to fucking 2 in the morning to now, look, I'm at work at 10 in the morning till 8 p.m. And all of you people want a dirty chai latte at 7:30.
Dirty slutty little chai latte, slutty little latte.
Yeah. Yeah, and they'll be like, can I have a little cold foam? And I want caramel drizzle and cinnamon sprinkle. And I'm like, of course you do, you dirty little slut.
It's my treat. Aren't you here every day? Shut up.
There's everyday treat.
I'm triggered.
Yeah. You're going on a rant.
There are some times where, like,
I'm sorry. I need to call this out. I need to call this out real quick. I murdered these. I did like 5 headshots in a row. It was phenomenal. I'm really proud of this.
I'm seeing these in slow time, and that was nice.
Yeah.
You ran up on that hill, and you were like, "Fuck you, burning car bitches."
No, you don't get to breathe anymore. I'm sorry. You were saying?
No, there are some customers that have such annoying orders that I know their voices, where they will pull up to the window and they'll go, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, Heather," just the regular, and they'll be like, "Yeah." And I'm like, cool, great. Let me just ring in all 7 of your modifications. I don't ever want to talk to you ever again.
I'm so unfriendly. There's a couple of vendors at my job that call in every night, and I know their names, I know their voices, but I always act like I don't because I don't want to know them. I'm so I'm
Just
so
answer the phone.
unfriendly.
No hablo inglés.
No, I'm just like, what's your name again? What's your name? And they know I know their name. I know their name. I know who they are and what they're about. I'm just a douchebag.
No, I know all of my regulars. I'm gonna. Oh god. I'm drunk. I'm gonna reveal something live on stream.
Oh, of course.
Renee is a diagnosed sociopath, so it took me a long time to learn emotions and feelings. So a lot of the times when customers complain and tell me things, I'm like, wow, ooh, so sorry, hold on, and wait for me to process this because I don't really fucking care.
That does.
Well, you also don't know these people, so it's kind of like, all right.
Yeah, Omni will get it more, more
Yeah,
so than most.
it also explains.
It explains a great deal of
It explains
things.
the opposite of you too, because you overshare in a lot of situations. And it's like, oh,
Because
he doesn't understand that you don't talk about this.
Yeah, because it doesn't
strangers.
matter to me, because emotions are like weird to me. I'm like, oh, that evokes something. Oops, sorry.
And yet you love it when you're called good boy. I don't understand.
That's a fulfillment. That's a kink.
I
Those
know.
are different.
Yeah, I
I had a
guess
therapist explain that to me. That's a pleasure sensation.
you have to. You need those endorphins to get you where you need to go.
Get me going. But it's better that it's those than like hurting people.
Yeah.
Where it's like you like praise, you're a good boy, and I'm like, yeah.
No, it's like you like praise, you're a good boy. You're like, I am. Like, no, we're trying to have a conversation here.
Yeah, where it's like therapist, it's like, hey, slow down. It's not a connection. I'm like, fuck, you're right.
That's
where they had to roll out the autism, where they're like, no, you're not autistic. You're just sociopathy with mild Machiavellian tendencies. Remember that about me.
I will never be able to see you as any kind of ruler, but I will trust the doctors know what they're talking about.
Don't ever put me in a workplace. It's awful. I become what is like the power steering of a workplace. Dunkin' Donuts cannot run without me anymore.
You have a god complex as well.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah, it's not hard.
It's an issue. I have to work on it.
Well,
Thank
it sounds
you.
like an issue and not an ish me. You can't see it, but I'm dabbing right now.
I imagine.
Holy shit, is that a furry Shantae? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So horny. Why is everybody
Listen,
in my
I'm just
stream
looking
so
through
horny?
Twitter. My Twitter is horny.
You know, I think you need to reflect on yourself and why you surround yourself with horny people.
I can't do that. You know that.
But we love you.
Yeah, and I love porn. I'm not gonna. I don't know where this bit is gonna go. I just wanted to yell out,
You're
I love
not gonna
porn.
have the porn walk into my house and talk to my mom.
Yeah, not again.
Not again.
Yeah.
Not after I spent too much on OnlyFans and she actually came through.
It's called Only Jams. I'll thank you very much.
Wow.
Got a new coat. I can't put that on.
Ooh, next week, information on Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm excited for that one.
And then new shoes.
I'm so fucking bored by the manga. Are these real? I want these to be real.
Are you looking at boobs?
You look like...
Sure. No. Here, I'll post it in actually your food section. Food and drink.
Omni's character looks like a funky Amelia.
There we go.
Earhart.
Yeah, it's the goggles, man. But if the goggles weren't so
But I
fucking
gotta see if
strong
these
right
are
now.
real.
Yeah, it's like the goggles hat combo specifically is just like Amelia Earhart vibes.
It is admittedly very cyberpunk. The fact, oh my god, that would have been death. I'd be over
Someone's
here.
been eaten by like.
Alright, I'm
psychic
guessing it's
Pokemon
not
friends.
real.
How am I gonna get up here? Come on. Oh, I know what we can do. Get over here.
What is this? Are those grapes? They probably put
Yeah.
them in one of them things. You can put like
Looking now.
plastic little capsules
Whoa.
around the flowers of fruiting plants, and it causes them to change shape. It's the same principle that causes Japanese watermelons to take on square
Square
shapes in
shapes.
hydroponic
Yeah.
like
Ow.
plants. It's just because they put them in a container which restricts the growth of the plant. So I'm pretty sure they just did that to like regular large size
I
black
have to
grapes.
admit, it'd be kind of cool.
I have to save. I don't know if I'm gonna make this jump.
It's
Holy
like a
shit.
Oh, I did it.
It's a weirdly common practice that originated in succulent plant training. So people would originally like train cactuses to grow in like geometric shapes like cubes and stars and stuff before they moved on to fruiting plants. So like they discovered you can put it around a flower with a clear capsule that still allows the like sun to come through to allow the like fruit to grow like within the confines of the shape.
In theory, that makes sense, but logistically, they're fucking grapes, man. How do you shape all of them, even the ones on the inside? Headshot, headshot, slow mo, headshot.
Well, I mean, on a cellular level, it'll still look the same as a regular grape.
Yeah, but I mean, like to actually fit the containers around each and every individual grape.
Well, yeah, it takes time.
No, yeah, I was like, you don't put it around. You just put it around the flower, and you just pay people a minimum wage of $8 to $12 an hour, and you're like, look, this is a good life for you.
Well, I don't know. It was from Japan, so 8 to 12 yen an hour.
That's pennies.
You know, it'd be more like 800 to.
Yeah, they're like, are you from
1200.
Hokkaido? Are you from the north? Are we importing you from Korea? Yeah, we're paying you cheap.
I feel like we could find the answer to this if we Googled it. Not to say not to say that you're not right, but I need to know.
Yeah, you can Google it. Go ahead. I am not confident in my explanation to you.
Well,
I did watch a YouTube video, and I'm fine in telling you that. Yeah, do it.
I don't know if you
I
know
they
this,
do it for
but
certain
I
things,
don't know if you know this, but I'm streaming right now, so I can't.
Because I watched a thing on NHK Network where they did it for.
But I just want to see how they do it for grapes.
Like tomatoes
grapes.
and pears and stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
make a bit more sense to me.
It's or like
you just
in Germany they put a bottle around the pear when it's tiny and a flower, and then they put alcohol in it afterwards, and then puts a pear in the jar to ferment with the alcohol.
Alcohol
Give it the
does solve
flavor.
all problems. But again, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about shaping individual grapes into stars.
I don't know if it's fully real, but
Yeah. That's where
because
I'm.
no
where
one
I'm-
I could find in the comments was saying it was definitively real or definitively fake. So
Oh yeah, or like the easiest way for me to again because I go by practicality and logistics. If you just find a website that says we'll sell you star-shaped grapes, I'll probably believe that because they can't sell legit stuff if it doesn't exist. You know what I mean?
or can they?
I don't know. If they can, then I want to start selling hopes and dreams,
Oh, so Xenoblade Chronicles 3
which nobody
did the
talks about.
unthinkable. They did the unthinkable. They were mad lads. Like a bunch of hentai is now canon to the plot.
That can't be real.
It's great.
Well, is it
That's
the
the most
hentai's
fantastic
real, or is it that like the romance was
There's a popular hentai fandom that is now 100% canon.
I don't know what that means.
So if you
Here's what I was
play
gonna-
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or care about the plot of Xenoblade Chronicles 2?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil, but here's what I'm thinking. Like the logic that I'm thinking is that there is a love scene or a romance, and we're just saying that they would have had sex
There is
anyway,
a
so why
romance
not?
that is now confirmed canon that was pretty much only existent in hentai.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different than like Nintendo being like,
Um,
yeah, this book is legit.
I mean, to be fair, like they are pretty much
That's
canon.
that's a misnomer.
Nah, it's
That's a misnomer. It's like true,
Sure,
but
like
but
see
from
the
a
canon, the hentai is now canon.
yeah, that's true from a certain that's how headlines work. It's true, but it's what memers call clickbait. It's a misnomer. It's true, but from a certain angle. It's like saying the example that I was taught with was like kissing a dog is safe, because saliva is supposed to clean your mouth, and dogs have more saliva, so their mouths are clean. But that's obviously not true. Dogs' mouths are saliva makes your mouth clean, so they have more saliva. Well, like this romance is canon, so that means that the hentai is now canon. It's true, but the hentai isn't really the thing. It's the romance is true.
Yeah, but it's also one that's only found in hentai.
They're found in people's heads. Like people can have whatever idea they want. If nobody ever drew it before, but somebody said it's just that somebody put it on paper. But it's a funner headline to say, hey, it's a hentai is true because it's catchy and it's fun. But I'm what's called a party pooper. So like I take the fun thing and make it not fun.
Everyone needs one.
Yeah, every party needs a pooper. That's why we invited me.
I'm what's called a little shit, and everybody hates me.
But I also need content for the stream, so I have to keep talking. So sometimes I have to be the asshole. Hey, friend. All your friends are dead because of me, and now you are too. Good night.
Now I'm looting all your corpses for all your shit.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens.
I need to just get around to beating Xenoblade Chronicles 2 then, so that I can spoil things about the ending. Or about what pairing became canon.
Don't tell me that. I got pretty far, but you know what? I don't even think I got far because I didn't unlock Mithra. I only had Pyra, so I didn't make it very far at all, I think. Unless she's late game. I honestly only know she exists because of Smash Bros.
I didn't get super far. Yeah. Same. I only know because of Super Smash Bros.
It's me and you doing the Predator handshake right now.
Yeah, I also never played any of the Xenoblade games.
Well, I beat Xenoblade Chronicles 1. That's one of my favorite games ever. But I
played that on the 3DS. But I don't think that really counted.
I beat it on the Wii, and I got it again on the Switch, and I got maybe like halfway through it on the Switch before I stopped. It's very long.
For me, it was a game I played on the bus, and you know me, I take the bus a lot, so I played a lot of it, but it never really like occupied a space in my mind. Otherwise, than like I'm going from point A to point B, and then it'd be like, shit, it's already been an hour. Okay, time to get off.
It's a slow burn because the areas are so wide, and I think when you see an area like that, you feel like you're supposed to explore, but you really are supposed to push forward. But the thing that got me was the combat and the playstyle, because it wasn't till like, it's really stupid to say stuff like this, especially about a lot of different games, but like maybe 30 hours in, it finally clicked with me. Like I had leveled up to the max, the 3 mains, and I thought it was like most JRPG or RPGs where you sort of have a group and they kind of flex, but it's all pretty much the same. When my 3 mains were fully leveled up, I was like, okay, well, let me level up these other characters. I need content to keep this game interesting. And then the game completely shifted, and I was like, this is way different than what I was doing before. I need to see how this goes. And so I started mixing and matching my party, and I was like, oh, this gameplay is tremendous. Then it opened up combat for me in a whole new way. But not everybody is going to reach that point because that game is, like I said, outrageously long.
I just ended up getting bored.
Yeah, that's precisely the problem because it's so long. You don't see anything new. You do the same thing over and over. It gets boring. I like the exploring. I like the characters though, so I kept
that was
with
me
it.
and Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire aggravated me for a little bit until it like no longer did, and I was like, oh, this game is crack cocaine. I can't stop playing. And then I absolutely destroyed Slay the Spire, and then I had to stop playing because that's all I ever did with my brain. That's all it did all the time. It was like, oh yes, even while I'm at work, let me contemplate card combos. That's fine.
That was me with Picross for a year. I was all over Picross for an entire year. I was literally dreaming about Picross.
I mean, Picross is amazing though.
It is. I love Picross. Renee talked me into, or my boy talked me into streaming a little bit of that last night after Splatoon, and I got
live on a stream.
I got way into it. It was very fun. I'm out of practice a bit, but it was very fun.
Yeah, no, it was a good stream. For like a good 15 minutes, he was in the mode and just spitting out numbers, and I was like, I don't know what's happening, but a picture
Damn.
is performing before my eyes. He
I
was like 6 and 3 this way, 7, 15, 9, and I was like, yeah, you get it, King.
you know, and this isn't to hype myself up, but I thought I was speaking slowly. I was like, I could have gone faster if I
No, you
wanted
did at
to.
one point where you were like, hold on, I don't care what's happening. And you went for like a whole minute. And you were just like, yeah, okay, I'm fine now. I'm not doing that again. It was like, what just happened?
Yeah. I'm just glad I
So,
didn't
like,
fail any puzzles last night. That would have been bad for all the shit, all
no, it was a
the
fun. It
confidence I
was a real
talking.
fun watch.
Can the park go here?
Good times.
Yeah, I had a blast. Oh shit! It's already been an hour since like when I mentioned like this length of the stream.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
been another
it's almost
50
one.
minutes. I should have a goal in this game before we. What can I do? I got a couple perks to spend. Oh, let's do a gig. I'm gonna run in and just like Mantis Blade everything. Reduces the stamina cost. Wasn't there one?
Your
Mantis?
What the fuck?
Your goal for this game is download Dicey Dungeons. I'm not the only one.
Like, you
It's
gotta
like
love.
$5 on your phone. It's like $15 on the Switch. Pick your poison.
Yeah, you gotta love when like someone you're like following on Twitter is just like, you know, yeah, like everything's been going okay. I mean, I got aside from getting hit by a car at the airport, like everything's been pretty good. It's just like, wait, what the fuck?
You want to elaborate just a little bit?
Yeah, they're like, someone's like, wait, you got hit by a car? And like, yeah, it sucked. It broke one of my ribs. But
That's ooh, my boy. He's like,
Yeah,
oh, I just
like
got fingered by a jaguar. It's like, what? Like, no, it's no big deal. It happens all the time. It's like, no, that doesn't. Have him, like, please talk to us.
normal.
When you're like 14 and you get hit by a sports car and you lose half of your lung, that's like normal.
Whenever we start talking about trauma, I keep remembering when when Julian revealed he was like assaulted on a bus, and I cheered because at the same time I won my first game of Fall Guys. I like cheered out loud. I was like, I'm so sorry, but I just won. Whenever trauma gets brought up, I remember that specific moment.
God.
It's not even trauma at this point. I was like 12. I'm an adult now.
Don't.
It's just a
It's
thing.
like it was just a
It's
thing
just a
that
thing
happened.
that happened.
That's exactly what triggers a therapist. You know that, right? Like, you can't just.
I went to many a therapy.
I know, but it's just scary to hear you be like, it's just this thing that happened. It was this
Yeah,
thing.
and that's what they told me, and I had to work through it. And I
Oh,
was
okay.
like, yeah.
Okay. Just
Never
wanna make
life. Yeah, we learn how emotions affect other people. It's like sometimes extremely traumatic events, they change you. People, it's all right. It's okay. You're you now. Well, sometimes you get hurt and be like, does that hurt? I don't know. Did it feel like getting hit by a car? No. And then you have to stop and rationalize. And you're like, wait, that's not a normal pain.
That's what happened to my old roommate, Dr. Science. He got hit on a bike when he was riding a bicycle, and he was like,
Yeah.
I'm fine. It's not a big deal. I was like, you got hit by a car, dude. I'm fine.
They have to
Like,
they
yeah,
teach you.
it's fine.
They're like, hey, the doctor tells you specifically. Your physical rehab doctor tells you. They're like your pain receptors from here on out, they're fucked. You now have to use visual cues.
All right.
You're gonna look at something and you're gonna be like,
Hold
that's
on.
not so bad.
Hold on real quick. I got 4 minutes. This is a gig that I got to do. There's a doctor that this gang abducted, and they're having her treat them exclusively. I'm going to run in, stab everybody. And normally in the story, you're given a choice where she's treating a gang member, and she's like, let me treat this dude. And you have a choice to let her do his thing. Usually I let her do her thing. But this time I'm going to shoot that dude in the face. Let's go.
Fuck him up. Stab him in the face.
You can do it.
I believe in you. You can fuck this man up.
In more ways than
10
one.
ways to Sunday. Yeah, 10 ways to Sunday. This man will be lost.
You'll never find anyone that can fuck them up as much as you.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Reminds me, let me get my login bonus for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hey, where's your login
Good
bonus for
shit.
Duolingo? When was the last time you got one of those?
Listen here. Like, I should probably get back on that, but
Don't shoot.
I just haven't.
I'm not part of.
When was the last time you spoke to your college Japanese professor, huh?
Me?
Tell me.
Fuck,
Yeah,
when
you.
when I finger blasted her in fucking Tokyo.
That's enough
Later,
wit
dude.
for one day.
Yeah, she's dead.
Just doing my job.
Yeah.
So I remember on stream last week too, Jacques was talking about. Was it on stream? I don't know. He was talking about like the fucking Whisper Street or something in Japan.
I don't know what that is.
Where a bunch of prostitutes like show up and stuff.
Oh no. You
There's
don't
this
wanna...
one dude that was like stationed over there for a while, told him about it. Like you could give this like you could put like dollar yen inside this one chick's vagina and then she would spit out exact change.
That's impossible. That can't be real.
I'm just telling you the story that Jacques was told. Like,
that's hilarious. Also, vaginas can do anything apparently.
I don't know. Have y'all ever seen like a cocktail spinner? Where like the girl puts it's like a champagne bottle in her cooter and then opens it up and like goes around in a circle?
No.
No.
And I
I've
feel
heard
like
about ping pong balls.
I feel like if you hear about that, you're gonna be cursed by having a daughter, and she's gonna do that, and all your friends are gonna tell you that they saw her do it. And
that would be weird.
I don't really want that to happen.
That's like a curse for me from living my life where I'm like, haha, I'm a gay man, I'm never having a kid, and then they drop the daughter off at my window, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you never say never, man.
Yeah, and I'm like, I guess I'm a dad now legally.
Yeah, that's the life that we live. Well, speaking of legal fatherhood, it's time for me to legally end this extra stream, which will end up becoming a full stream. So, pause.
Yeah, that did become a full stream.
All right.
I
Thanks
just
for
realized it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah. Thanks for being here for the premiere of my amazing VTuber. Black screen, white text.
Yeah, you're just a little robot in the lower right hand corner. That's your VTuber model.
I'm not cute enough to be Capamon. Hey, the box art for Pokemon is outrageous. It's so colorful. What the fuck?
It's good.
Oh yeah, with the penis legendaries.
I thought they were motorcycles. I mean, everything's
No,
a penis.
if you look at the silhouettes, they're penises.
Yeah, Koraidon especially.
Yeah, it's just a straight up penis.
Like Miraidon, you could be like, but like Koraidon, you're like you.
And then
you
of
look
course
at it
you
and
ride the penis around.
Yeah, you ride the dick across the land.
Thanks for watching the stream, everybody. I'll be back on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Go to twitter.com/OmniJam. You can find Scott with Lazy Gaming Guys on YouTube, youtube.com/Lazy Gaming Guys, and you can find My Boy Being Horny in my chat and also my Discord.
Yeah, it's true.
Have a good one. Bye.